What's going on, guys? It's your boy Logan. I'm here with my amazing co-host, baby.
Bradley Noble.
Oh, yes, sir. And welcome to episode 27 of Actors
POV.
POV. How you doing, my boy?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
How are you, sir?
Doing great.
Oh my God. Are you copying me?
Yeah, Yo,
You
hey,
copying
big
me?
shout out to the state trooper right outside my office, just sitting there eating McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can I
He was
be
cool.
real?
He was pretty young, too.
You know who's not doing well?
Who?
The Von Erichs.
All the brothers.
Oh my God.
Because they're all dead. That's why. Yeah, RIP, man.
Yeah.
I want to look. Do you remember that one guy's name? Kevin. What was the main guy's name? The guy that's still alive.
I'm trying to think
Hold
too.
up.
We literally just watched this like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, so we just came back from watching The Iron Claw, by the way.
Kevin, yeah.
A new film about the Von Erich brothers, who all actually, sadly, it's a pretty tragic story. They pretty much had bad luck. A bunch of the brothers died off. It's about this family that did wrestling back in the day, where it was the NWA, right?
Yeah.
Before the actual better
Before
NWA.
before WCW started up and before they were actually a big generational company. Because it's funny when you show it at the end. That's like they sold it away. They sold it to WCW, I'm pretty sure. But it's funny because the WCCW, which the NWA turned into, was the number one like thing between WCW.
Kevin Von Erich's height was 6'3".
Oh yeah, his
Zac
brother
Efron's
had,
like 5'9", right?
yeah, something like that. Or is he 5'9"?
He's short. Oh, what is that, dude?
That's terrible.
Come on, dude. What are we doing here? Oh, 5'8". He's 5'8", bro. That's insane.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's a big height difference.
Yeah, it is pretty nuts.
I mean, I knew he was short, but not. I'm taller than him.
Hey,
For sure.
Yeah.
No. So look at him now, man. There you go.
Yeah.
From-
No, I wanted to mention this though. The WCCW was like the number one. I was saying this when you were looking it up. Like the number one competitor is WCW, and that I did not even realize that until like we were just looking at it, and it's like that's what happened in the end. Like when they bought the company from Kevin, he sold them this is crazy. I'm a big WWE wrestling fan, guys. So I'm a little starstruck here.
That's crazy. There's the actual dad, the three main brothers. He wasn't really. He got no definition. He looked better in the movie, right?
Yeah, no, he definitely looked a little
lighting.
bit better in the movie for sure.
Man, dude, Zach, bro. Let's talk about the movie, yeah? Let's dive into it, man.
Let's jump into the movie.
Yeah, we went and watched The Iron Claw.
We're looking at these naked men.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Dude, Zac Efron, every steroid possible.
Bro.
This picture does not do it justice. Like, there was points, me and Brayden talked about this, where all you could do was, like, look at this dude's vascular buff build.
This is what I want the people to understand. Like, the first shot of the movie is bro getting out of bed, and the amount of veins I saw in the center of his chest, just him, like, trying to get up out of bed, just seeing the veins. Bro, it is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find, like, it. He was, got jacked, dude. And even though he was on stuff, like, it's still impressive to get that big. You know what I mean? Like, people always talk about, oh, well, he's just on stuff. He's on stuff. This is Zac Efron when he just looked pretty natural. Maybe some stuff going on there, you know what I mean? But nothing crazy. You go to what he looks like, and this, man, that changes.
Scroll up a little bit.
Unreal, 'cause that's from Baywatch. And then, look at this, dude. Look at that.
Completely different person.
And his chest. His chest was insane in this movie.
Yeah, I was like, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah, this one right here.
It's just insane. The belly kind of gives it away.
Oh, yeah.
I hate to be that guy.
Belly. Here it is right here.
The belly gives it away.
Look at that. Look at that difference, dude.
Yeah,
Unreal.
that's insanity.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, crazy stuff, man.
Wife must have been happy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, actually. Like, you get a different world, I guess, with each. To each of its own. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah, no. Crazy story, though. So basically, back in the day, the dad was a wrestler, right? And by the way, that's the guy from Avatar. I think I told you that, right? He's the
You
main
did
guy.
say it,
Isn't that
yes.
cool? I was like, I know I see him from somewhere. What is he? I know a lot of these cast members are actually pretty big actors. But yeah, no. So the dad, the actual dad, was a wrestler back in the day. And he just never kind of made it there. His talent wasn't really there.
It was less of like, or how he describes it is, it was less of the talent, more opportunistic. Like he never had the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Well, where, obviously we can get in points of that, but the other three each had a shot at the title. So
yeah,
I don't know if that's a good argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I think, yeah, dude, look at the height difference. Like they're supposed to all be the same height. It's crazy. Anyway, though, yeah, no. So the dad, like Brayden said, didn't really. Also, it's what 20 years previous, and wrestling wasn't as big.
This was in the 1980s.
Yeah. So,
dude,
I mean, they didn't have the
it's
same
like 40
opportunities.
years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
Well, though when the dad was wrestling, it was like probably 70s, 60s.
Oh my God, yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
that's like 50 years
Yeah,
ago.
like 50 years ago. But this whole thing was with the brothers was definitely in the 80s. So this was about 40. And yeah, just great story. So basically, he was a dad who pushed his kids really hard. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what this whole movie's about. And the dad's pretty much what led to the death of the all three kids, right?
Yeah.
Not this guy's still alive. Was Kevin, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Kevin, Zac Efron's character, lives in the end, spoiler. But all the other brothers died basically because of the dad pushing them.
David, Carrie, and
the junior kid.
Yeah. Is this Mike? Was he Mike?
Mike was another one, but then I'm talking about the little kid.
Oh, but so his was the little kid just died early on.
They didn't explain it, did they?
I think they said it was just something like,
I don't think they mentioned it.
No, because they said it because it has to do with the bad luck. I think it was like a sickness type thing. Like he overcame, like something came over him, and then he ended up dying, and that's when the whole Von Erich's curse started.
You saw. They changed the name and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was it's basically the dad is what pushed them all over the edge. To the point where even Zac Efron's character was really going through it pretty much the entire film. You know what I mean? Because the dad just for some reason just didn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know what that was about. It was very weird.
And it's crazy because I like to pinpoint a moment when David was told he was going to fight for the championship. When Carrie and Kevin, I'm like, dude, I'm getting all their names mixed up. When Carrie and Kevin found out, Carrie was happy for him, but Kevin was like beat up. Yeah. And I think something that was super important that the dad did, he went over to them and he was like, we can't forget you two. You two propelled him to this point, so you should be proud. Like, he was like almost making it seem like a team effort in a way. Yeah. You know what I mean? When like he never, it's all the time. It's always fend for yourself type thing. And then in that one moment, because he knew, in my opinion, it's because he was close to that glory. So he's like, he doesn't care. He's like, fuck it, we're gonna get it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it was definitely more of a stab at them than anything.
Right?
I was like, that's the worst possible thing to say in that moment.
Yeah.
When you know your kids are hurting when they want to get that moment
congratulations.
Too. Yeah.
But don't talk about how they busted their ass to
get
get someone else.
Yeah, you guys pushed him. I'm like, the way he worded it, dude. Yeah, the dad overall.
Did I not push myself?
Yeah, it was so bad, man. And he was just living through his kids. You know what I mean? It's really what it was. And
absolutely.
He thought he was doing the right things in those situations, but he really wasn't. And yeah, just really a dick. You know what I mean? To everybody. I mean, he literally killed that kid right there, which was like my favorite. Is it David? Yeah. David was awesome, dude. He was both our favorites. Was great on the mic. Yes. Really fun.
David was, so you have like, it's weird. David was like the golden boy of the family. Because this is what I was saying with Carrie. Carrie was probably the golden boy after David died. Carrie, at the end of the day, did the most. He was the Olympian. He was the one who won the heavyweight championship. And then he went and wrestled for WWE or WCW.
Yeah.
But it's so weird because it when it follows Kevin, the whole story, we were talking about this, how it mainly follows Kevin, even though it follows everyone. I just think it's crazy because like, it's not that he put in the most work, but he was the most disciplined of everybody. You know what I mean? He was the most dedicated to it.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, he never let it consume him, how it consumed every other person in his family.
Right.
Yeah, but
he was always looking for that next opportunity and was really pushing to get there.
And it wasn't even like, it's funny because you can always see in a different scene, he's trying to like, he's just always trying to help or like do what he thinks he thinks the right thing is.
Yeah.
So like he doesn't want to push his younger brother, right? The one that ends up dying. Or I'm pretty sure it's Mike. I can't think of his name right now. I'm pretty sure it's Mike. When they're pushing him around, you know what I mean? He's like, "Oh, Dad, I don't think we should take it too. You're taking it too hard on him. Take it easy." But then that scene where he wakes up from the coma, he tells him he's going to be wrestling again, and then they're seen in the ring, and he's like pushing him.
Right.
So it's like, I think the family, it's kind of almost what you're saying. They're trying to make their father proud, and they didn't really want to stray away from that. They were all good, you know what I mean? And I think that's the most incredible part is not everybody wanted to be a wrestler there. Really.
Right.
I think it was more of like, of course they all liked the idea of wrestling, but I think it was all the idea of being together,
Oh my God. Look how big they are in that.
Yeah.
Whoa, they got roided up there late.
Oh,
whoa. That just caught me off guard. Yeah, no, I think like you're 100% right about Kevin. He was definitely it just seems like you said, he was always fit to be that guy, and it's never worked out for him. It's almost a blessing in disguise in the sense of, look what happened to the other guys. You know what I mean?
You know what's amazing? Because they talk about that curse the whole time, but in reality, like, he was the only person that got saved with that by that curse, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was the only one blessed.
Yep.
No, but speaking of that curse, I brought this up to Logan. They have the whole idea that the Von Erichs, they have a curse in their last name because their little brother, wasn't he the first? Wasn't he? What was his name? Was it not Kevin as well? Kevin Jr. or whatever?
It was something. Henry Jr.
Henry Jr.
I think it was Henry Jr.
Yeah. So the basically their first son. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Or is it the dad's?
What are you talking about?
The dad's name because he's a junior.
I think so. I think it's the dad's name. Jr.
You get what I'm saying. Fritz.
So it's definitely not Fritz Jr.
Definitely wasn't Fritz. No. Well, anyways.
I'll look it up.
Basically, their first brother, their little brother. I guess technically it's the littlest brother because he died before everyone else.
Kevin Jr. No, that's young Kevin.
Young Kevin.
Sorry.
Young Kevin. I was right, Mike. Good things. Yeah.
This guy didn't do great.
Yeah, we'll get to Aaron Dean. Did not like Aaron Eisenberg. Did not.
Oh, it's Aaron Eisenberg. Holy shit. That name sounds familiar. What has he done? Brilliant Job? I don't think so.
Okay, getting back to the point.
Sorry.
Basically, there's a curse on the family, and they think it's because the original brother, technically the oldest brother, died when he was 5 to some. I think they said it was a sickness in the film, and there was a curse behind that ever since. Well, it's funny how it kind of follows them, and they think it's because of the Von Erich name. And slowly, we have David die first, then Mike, then Kerry. And Kerry, after he wins the championship, loses his foot the next day. So, just, the idea that this curse is ever more getting greater and it's taking over more and more. I think what's beautiful at the end is they show that Kerry's last name is Atkinson. It's not, he never changed his name to Von Erich. So, it's something that you will follow along when watching the movie. They talk about the Von Erich curse, and you can see how much that idea of the curse ate into the family and their lives. But by the end of the film, you almost realize, like, it wasn't the curse. It was the man who changed the name and put the curse on them, which is their father. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, the dad was the whole problem. And it showed so much throughout the film. And I thought he played that role perfect.
I've been wanting to say that. We haven't talked about that, but his acting was some of my favorite. Like,
it was solid.
As weird as it is to say, like, the bad guy was, like, one of my favorite characters, just, like, you don't see, like, men like that these days, like dads like that who are, like, super tough. Not that I love that. He was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But to bring that to light, that there are people like that, and that's, like, a thing of the past, and that's something that still happens, but that happened more prominently back then. It's just like, damn. Like, these kids were going through it, man.
Yeah, the acting was great, and his portrayal was great, because he had this, you could tell it was out of love. But he was doing it in the worst way possible. He was killing his kids and wasn't taking responsibility for it. You know what I mean? That was the biggest thing.
Oh, my God. And every time... Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
You brought up, like, such a good point. The mom and the dad both said this 2 different occasions. Can I talk to you? That's what you have your brothers for. The mom said that to Kevin. Actually, mom and dad both said that to Kevin, just for two different people.
And the mom, I feel like it was a result of her being with Fritz for that long.
A victim.
Because that mom, 100%. Because you even saw, like, she didn't cry. You know what I mean? She was holding back tears and stuff. And it was because something that Zac Efron's character said, the men don't cry. He got that from his dad.
Yeah.
So his dad would probably put that around the mom as well, right? So it's things like that. Like, he had such an influence over everybody he was around, counting Doris, in a way that was so negative. And I'm glad she finally stood up for herself in the end. Painting. Yeah. And it was great, man, and it was beautiful. The one thing I will say about the dad is the dialogue was really rough at times. It wasn't his acting, but the dialogue was it felt like he was doing a wrestling promo. Yeah. And maybe that's the point. Maybe he was so involved with wrestling that he just felt like, like when you're an actor, you just like start performing in random moments. Yeah. Do the same thing. I do it all the time. It's kind of like that. I think maybe it's rubbed off a little bit.
And you know what I'll say? If you go like, this is going to sound weird. I should have said this earlier. If you go and watch wrestlers from back then, it's going to sound crazy. Since they all do steroids, I'm telling you, that's why they all sound the same. That's why they all talk like this. Yeah. That's why even Hulk even Ric Flair, you know what I mean? He's still got that grit. Like, dude, I'm telling you, the actual tone of it, that's just sell him. But, dude, like, that mustiness in their voice, like, I noticed, like, it's just in, like, all wrestlers, bro. But I get what you're saying. I would like to think that he was just in character, right? Right?
Yeah.
No, but I get what you're saying. Some people are like that. They definitely are always like character driven, and there's some people who can come back to reality. So that's just
look how big he got.
That's insane.
That's I think that's Kevin.
That's Carrie.
Carrie. Look how big he was, dude. Like he got the roids. We saw that first picture that we saw. Remember how small they were? He got huge at this point, dude. There he is with Arnold. Oh, no, that's Jay Cutler.
Holy crap. No, it was... Unit. Dude, no, that one thing, I want to look it up. It was like the real reason that Carrie dropped the title. And I was like, oh, really? Another time, baby. No, but I'll give you that with a dialogue. I just think... I definitely agree with you in the sense. I think that overall was the worst thing about the movie. Like, I really don't have many negatives, and I know that's, like, it's kind of like Napoleon. I didn't go in, like, I had expectations. It was pretty good. But, like, there's nothing, in my opinion, that I thought was bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except moments like you were just talking about. Like, the dialogue almost felt like, and I think it's coming from actors. Like, you've been on set with good dialogue, a good script, and you've also been on set with, like, really shit dialogue. Yeah. And it just creates this weird awkwardness feeling. And I almost like know exactly what you mean. I saw that like in their acting almost. And that's I'm defending in the way they're
the dad specifically.
Yeah, they're all a bit awkward. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I was trying to go with it. Like that was the first time he'd ever been with a woman. You know what I mean? With Pam. And so like they all were a little awkward. So like definitely think it's a bit of a character trait. But I also don't think the writing helped them at all.
No, it's just like the little speeches the dad gave.
Yeah.
It was just very promo-y.
Yeah.
Like I said, maybe that was just what they were going for. Yeah. But it just took me out of it.
I'm assuming
you got to try harder. I was like, ugh.
And that it goes back to that he was like, you did good. You deserve this today. That's a win for you. Don't look at your brother. And then you come over here and like, now you boys, da 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 da. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was very, like I said, it was more like a performance.
I get what you're saying.
But it wasn't the actor's fault because like I said, that guy has done so many great things before, and he plays the bad guy in every single movie and he kills it. But specifically with this one, it just felt really weird at times, and that was my problem. But
it's probably exactly what you're saying though. Like when you watch people online like do interviews, like a lot of, maybe not newer days, but a lot of the older guys, like they always talk like that. You know what I mean? So like. Yeah, hopefully it was a character choice, I'm assuming. But
I don't know. But I remember this was the first one that released.
Saw.
And everybody was like, oh gosh, what's going on?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
crazy, man.
He looks fucking disgusting.
Yoked.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
What is he drinking right there? Is that beer?
No, so I wanted to talk about like some of the emotional points, because I know we were talking about this earlier, but like now that I've had the time to think on it, like I almost like, I really like the way they set up everyone's death. Like thinking back on like, especially Michael, like I know that sounds silly, but his death hit me weird. His death didn't hit me the hardest, but there was just something like, I almost felt more bad because he didn't choose any of it. Like compared to the other guy.
Guitarist?
Yeah, because like I think that's why maybe it hit me harder. Because like everyone else, like even when Carrie got involved, the Olympics fucked him over. He's like, oh, I want to wrestle. Then when he wanted to do it, Kerry was like, no, I want to go for the title.
Yeah.
Whereas Mike just never wanted to do it. Yeah. He gets dragged into it, gets hurt because of it, realizes he's come back. And I think that dinner scene proved a lot because he came back and you see it. He's like looking around. Everyone's quiet. No one's saying a word. No one's looking at each other. Everyone's sad. He's like, in my head, you know what I was thinking? If I was that kid, I'd be like, why the fuck is everyone not happy as shit that I'm alive right now? Like, you know what I mean? Not to sound like a privileged shit, but like, your son was just in a coma. Why the fuck are we all sitting around the table sad?
Or the dad and the mom left their kid's wedding to just smash.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That's insane.
Insanity.
That's a big moment. And your other kid, oh my God.
Yeah, no. But I think like it's little things, even like that. Like you said, it's little things like that. Like you come back to that. I don't know. It makes their performances so much better for me. Just because like I remember watching that scene and I could see it in his face. He was like, there was a confusion of like, what the fuck? It
was very well acted.
Yeah.
He did a great job when he had the palsy or whatever it was.
Whatever
he played that very, very well. Even with the hand thing and everything. Yeah. No, it was really, really well done. I like it looked like you would have sold me. Mm-hmm. Like it was very, very well done.
Even his like face. Huh? Like he like looked the part.
The face and even just like the hand things that he was doing. I was like, Jesus, man. And he would usually when you do stuff like that, you can tell the actor is thinking of doing those things with the fingers and stuff, but he was so like in that moment.
Yeah.
With his dialogue and trying to find those words, but he can't find those words because he messed up. It was, I mean.
Well, I want to ask, and because you'll know exactly what I mean. Like when I say by like his face, like you know that like when like you know the one boxer, the really young Hispanic looking guy that like he has that video. It's always on the video where he was like this, and then he got in the fight, and now he's in like a chair, and he's like,
oh yeah, it was terrible. Yeah,
that's the look I mean in his face. Like I could like somehow it looked like his eyes. He had detached his eyes from the rest of his body, and I was like sitting there, and I was like, holy crap! Yeah, like how did they do that?
He
did
his
just
research.
Him. Yeah, bro.
He does research on it. Like you said, it's because like they can't. They're not there. They're in this like they're in their brain and can't get out of their brain. Mm-hmm. Like it's almost like Get Out. You're seeing everything, but you can't control it. And how you actually create that was very very well done.
Yeah. No, but and then, you know, because I was talking, that's how I got in this by talking about the deaths. But David's death, I think, David's death was perfect, I feel, because it's set up for the rest of the movie. So, like, you're sitting here, he's now starting to take over as the favorite. And the reason I think I loved him so much, and he was the golden boy, is because he, unlike Kerry, he didn't want to take the spotlight from him. Kerry didn't care at that point. Kerry, once he became a wrestler, was like, I want to be a wrestler too. I want to be the champion.
Yeah.
Whereas, David, you know, when David first found out that he was going to be joined in and like kind of move above Kevin was like, nah, but David was like, don't worry, like, don't even stress about it. Then when the dad talked about David getting the title, he was like, oh, you know, that's probably da-da-da. Or he was like, in the ring, when he was like, David's next, he was like, I think he meant you. David always tried to give to everyone else. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it just sucks because you find him trying not to ruin his brother's big night, throwing up blood in the toilet, and then what I will give you, I really wish we would have like maybe seen him die because like you get to see the other two.
He was, yeah. No, I agree. I see what you're saying there.
Because you just get the phone call hit. I think that was nice not seeing it because in a way it was so abrupt.
I'm glad we didn't see it. I thought it was you saw him walking out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when they found him, it was brutal. It was brutal.
Oh yeah, Mike. Or are you talking about David still?
Which one's Mike?
Mike's the young one, or like the cerebral palsy one.
Yes, I'm talking about Mike.
Yeah, dude, Mike. I know exactly because you jumped to that, and I like literally caught my mind. I was like, bro, that scene got me so screwed up.
That got me really bad too. And I don't know. I think the shot when Mike died, when it was the really far away shot, and you see them find him laying out there, and they go to him. I just thought that was just a beautiful shot. I'm glad we didn't follow them to his body because it's the theater of the mind. It's what I love about when you don't have to show everything.
That's what this film I really think is.
Yes, and that's the thing about films nowadays is they feel like you have to show the audience everything. No, you don't.
Bro, I just got chills. This movie is a wrestling match. Like low-key. Like everything that embodies a wrestling match is what this movie is.
What do you mean?
Like the theater of the mind, how this movie is set up, it's like a match. Like, it sounds so weird.
In what way?
Like,
explain to the audience, baby.
I don't know. Like, I really think it's like okay. So you have like the match is like the Von Erichs versus life, right? And so like the movie, and it's kind of how you said with that shot, like it's a theater of the mind. They do certain ploys and tactics, I feel like, in the film, and like certain moments to make it feel not like I'm not specifically saying a wrestling match, more of like figuratively, but like a match. You know what I mean? Like this just battle between whatever the adversity that's facing on them. And then like you said with the scenes, I feel like they do it so well. Like there's a lot of like close-up moments and a lot of far-away moments. You know what I mean? It's not like, I don't want to call it generic film, but they really know how to incorporate everything. Yeah. And it's like the sleight of hand, like the theater of the mind thing, that's really caught me. I was like, yeah.
I also just like wide shots.
Yeah.
I've always maybe in the cinematographer is a foreign cinematographer, and you know how they take film over there like art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Very seriously, a lot more serious than people here do. And I think that wide shot of them like him finding the body and him calling him over, it's just like
the reaction.
You can just picture what color he is. How he's like probably blue. You know what I mean? Probably bugs all over him already. You know what I mean? Just like stuff like that. It's like, oh man, that hurts, man.
Yeah, because like we could see it, but I think it's honestly like it's basically like what we're saying here. It's like the imagining that you just described is what they wanted us to feel more than seeing it ourselves.
Very similar, like I said, to horror movies back in like the 70s and 80s. You don't have to show blood. Yeah. Right? We can picture what that mess is like.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought for Carrie's death, that was perfect. The amount of blood. I don't know if you noticed, like it was like you could see it. Of course, it was going through his back. Yeah, it was dripping. But it wasn't like he's not squirting. You know what I mean?
It was just dripping a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was perfect.
I thought it was perfect too. We didn't need to see, because like you said you thought we were going to turn the corner and see like brains.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like,
that is gnarly,
nuts, dude.
But
rated R.
Yeah.
They could have done it.
Could have done it. But I thought it was very well executed.
Shouldn't have, but could have. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I like about this movie is they knew where they wanted to go with it. They could have made it more bloody. They could have done all this. That's why I thought it was PG-13. I was like, were they holding back? No. Oh, sorry, not where they're holding back, but they held back, but they held back to what because they wanted to do it.
They did enough to serve the story. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not to take away.
Right. They were very smart about that. Yeah, because if you just saw the brains, that would have took away that whole moment. With him sitting there finding his, you know what I mean? There was a moment.
It's more
there.
of like, yeah, like we're all like kind of like in like a shock, whereas like the brains, I feel is like horror. Like it's like it's like oh my fucking can't even process the movie now. I'm just looking at you like
that would ruin it. So I think this movie overall did very well there. The one thing that I know we don't really agree on, this is just kind of what I was kind of feeling, is like I feel like they could have added. This movie's like 2 hours long. I feel like they could have added a little bit more of a lead up to some of those deaths. I think the middle guy, especially with the pills, with him in the shoulder and everything. Like, yeah, you had that moment, you know what I mean, at the press conference. You had the moment at the table, but that was really it. I feel like if we would have just I don't know what you could have done, but just add a little bit more substance to it, more of a build up to that moment. It just cut to him then just taking pills, and I was like, whoa, what are we doing? That's kind of what caught me off guard. So maybe just a build up there.
My thing is just like, what though? Like I don't
know what either.
I thought it played perfect. Like I just don't see what would go there to make it. Like would they have another conversation?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they already had enough.
And like you said, I think it's because we're seeing it through Zac Efron's character's point of view.
That is because I had two more things I wanted to bring up on like our discussion of this. I wanted your opinion on that because I know you were saying you liked the idea of having it more centered around everyone, and I almost agree with that in a way.
Do you think that's why maybe Zac Efron's character seemed like the most deserving, because he saw from his point of view and thought he should be the most deserving? Does that make sense? I mean, I'm just saying.
You have a point.
So I have a point. That would make a lot of sense.
And it's funny, right? Because like we're not even saying that he is the most deserving. Right. It just almost seems like fate or life makes it seem like he's the most deserving, and that is also perspective. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So
because I took let's just say we're doing it from Carrie's perspective. Or no, fuck that. Let's do David real quick. Okay. David is the younger brother to the Texas heavyweight champion, famous brother, right? His whole life, he's been the third favorite. Carrie's the first favorite. Kevin, David, Mike.
Yeah.
Third favorite kid. You're just getting in wrestling. You're doing it with your brother. You're not mad at your brother, but you're kind of just like not a jealousy, but you want to be like that.
Right.
So then it's like, what if we have this whole story of David, overcoming Kevin, going out, taking on going out, taking on the championships, right? And the dad's like calls him up, and it's this underdog story of like him overcoming like. And I understand that's not the whole idea. Is we're trying to focus on the sadness and the curse of like the Von Erichs, not really them competing. That's not like the goal of the movie,
right?
But I'm just trying to go in the sense you get what I'm saying. The movie could end. You can make it just as sad with David's death in Tokyo, and have it be like sends that letter. And that's what happens. And then it was like, he died, da-da-da. Or like same thing with Kerry. Kerry was an Olympian who the war was happening. They canceled the Olympics on him. He came, lost a foot, and then became a better wrestler than anyone in his family. It's like, what do you...
Yeah.
You know, so I totally get what you're saying with the perspective thing. I don't think they like purposely went to do that, but I totally get what you're saying.
It all adds up.
Yeah.
It all would make so much sense.
The best way of saying is like, you don't have to look at it that way, but you definitely can look at it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I totally get what you're saying.
Which would then make sense on why all those moments that did happen. Where was Zac Efron's character? He was there.
You know what I was gonna say too?
He was there.
That's what I think. I think the reason they focus on him more is because the story of what a Von Erich is the epitome of that man. Because of the idea, right? Mm-hmm. They're cursed. This is my idea. They're cursed. Everyone else, when you look at life, Kevin got everything. When you look at all of them, the rest of them, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, Kevin, for his whole life, got the most love, pretty much. You know what I mean? You have, I'm blanking on his name right now. I've been talking about it so much.
Here, we'll go to this. I got you.
Kerry loses a freaking leg. He literally calls him talking about how he's depressed. He has no family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have Mike, who never got acceptance. And then you have David, who was overlooked his entire life. Whereas Kevin had everything except the business side of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so funny because, like, at the beginning, she's like, oh, you want, like, what do you want? He's like, I want a WWE, or he's like, I want a World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah. But by the end of it, like, that literally meant nothing to him. And it's weird because, like, it's what you're saying. He almost didn't even know. He didn't even know the selfish thing that we were talking about. Like, He's selfish without being selfish. He's been so, like, brainwashed that he thinks he deserves to because he's the oldest, because he's this. His dad's done this to him. So I get what you're saying. I think it's a really intriguing way of looking at it.
So I think that's kind of why that vibe did. Like, so if that's what they were trying to do, then it makes sense because, like I said, all those moments that was leading up. Guess what? Zac Efron's character was there. Mm-hmm. The guy because think about
the gun thing. I really like that. How it was pointing. I don't know if that's any symbolism, but
I mentioned that to Brayden, and I want you guys to look at this when you watch it, and I want Brayden to look at it again. When Carrie gives the case to Fritz, the dad, the president or whatever, when he came back and he hands it to him and it's the gun. When he opens the case, it's not pointed to the side, not pointed at an angle. It's pointed directly at Kevin's face and his body. And I was like, I didn't know the story at all going into this movie. I know a little bit now, but I didn't know the story before. And I truly did think that the dad was going to shoot Kevin after the other guy died. And that was going to be his, just like him going crazy, you know, maybe kill the mom, you know what I mean? Like a murder-suicide thing, right? I really thought that's when that door was open, and I was like, okay, so that means that he killed the brother.
I thought the same thing. I thought it was a massacre.
And then I heard the gunshot. I was like, it just shot him. I was like, oh my God. And then he didn't move. He turned around. I'm like, he's okay. Yeah. And then he went to the brother. I truly thought he was going to die there. Like, really.
No, I was like, it's over.
So that's what I thought was going to happen there. They didn't go that route, but obviously there's some kind of symbolism there. So I don't know.
I like to think that there might be.
Yeah. So I really hope there is, because it was just so perfectly pointed at him. But really, really well done there. The point I was trying to say there. Because think about it, all the moments leading up to the deaths of the kids, of the brothers, all involved Kevin.
Yeah.
They were thrown up in the toilet. Where was Kevin? He was there. The dinner scene, Kevin was there. The press conference, Kevin was there. You know what I mean? He was there through
the phone call.
The phone call, Kevin was there.
Yeah.
All these things. The only part it wasn't in Japan, but we didn't see anything that happened in Japan. This is what I'm talking about. So it was like it totally makes sense on why we're so focused on Kevin if we're seeing it through his point of view.
Exactly.
And there's moments where he's not there, sure, but the majority of the main moments.
And those moments were like
stupid ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say like stupid filler. Like it's not even that they're bad moments. Like actually, because I do want to say this was like a filler scene, but this was my favorite. This was probably either my favorite, second favorite scene.
No.
Dude, oh my god.
Go ahead, continue.
No, it was Carrie when he puts on the boot for the first time, tries to go for a run. Dude,
yeah,
that was like when I tell you when I'm watching scenes, I like watch the thing and I'm like, I think realistically, like, what would I do or like what would the person do in this situation? He tried to he took the first few steps, did it again, and I'm like, damn, like I don't know, I would start like screaming out of nowhere. He goes, fuck, and I was like, Jeremy Allen White, you deserve my thumb of approval. I was like, that was fucking perfect.
Oh yeah,
one of my favorite scenes. Yeah. But because you bring him up so much, I have to talk about this son of a bitch. Goddamn Ric Flair. Guys, if you're a WWE fan or a wrestling fan and of any sort, and you go and watch this film, I don't care what any news article will tell you. A real fan will tell you that man did a terrible job at portraying Ric Flair.
There's moments that I really liked.
And you're right. I'm sorry. I'm going on a hate rant. Yeah, I'm expecting terrible. Bro to be perfect.
Not terrible, but it's a big moment, man. We try to recreate someone like that.
It's an A24 movie. You have this star-studded cast. You're telling me you can't pay an extra $10,000 to a better actor?
I feel like the actor could have done it. It was just maybe the direction they went with it. They could have been stricter because he had a lot of the movements right. It was just the woo was off in the voice. It was more of, like you said, Macho Man. Instead of having the mumble.
Thank you. Oh my god, they can't even see me right now. I didn't even tell you that. I almost wanted to tell you earlier when he was doing this. I kept thinking of freaking Randy Savage, dude.
That's what it was. That's what it was. And I think that's he probably got coached that way because if he would have changed the voice and would have something like this, where you just mumble a little bit,
like the elongated words, like brother,
like this, you know what I mean? He would like mumble a little bit. You could barely. It sounded like he was drunk all the time because he was. You know what I mean? That's what Ric Flair was always. Dude, Ric Flair was always.
You come here and get with me, brother. That's
what he said. That's what he was like, and because he was always just high or drunk or something.
Yeah.
And I think they could have played into that mumbleness a little bit. If they would have mumbled more, I think it's a great performance. So I don't want to say it's horrible, but I do want to say it was off to the point where I knew it didn't feel like Ric Flair at all. It felt like a guy at a party just like Ric Flair.
You know me. I'm an over exaggerator, guys. I will say. What it felt like, that's exactly the perfect way I was just saying. It felt like he was like the impersonator Ric Flair I call for my kid's birthday party. Mm-hmm. My kid won't tell the difference, but I can see definitely there's a difference. And I thought it would have been better at that point to just keep him out of the movie. Like just keep him as like how we were saying on the TV screen. Like maybe even if he has like a fucking promo on the screen, like have it just be so far back and like a few
like how they had the matches on the screen.
Yes. And it's really funny because I even liked how he came in the locker room a little bit better than the promo. You know what I mean? When they were talking in the locker room. The promo, though, I could not stand.
No.
I could not stand it.
Yeah.
Guys, I love wrestling. Like, it was bothering me, man.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. No, I'm not even like as big of a wrestling fan as you, but even I was like, this is a little
cheesy.
Off. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but it was a main part of that character that was off, and you have to at least feel like it's...
Because I said that to you about Kevin at the beginning. I thought, like, Zac Efron was just, like, it was the dialogue. I thought he was a bad actor at first, and I was like, damn, this is a bad pro... And he looks at him, he's like, oh, fuck, can we start again? And I was like, oh my god, that's some of the best acting I've ever seen! Yeah. I couldn't believe it was real.
I'm glad they showed that he just, like, was actually trying to do the promo, and he kept messing up.
Yeah. It's funny, bro, David was laughing at him because David could do it better always. He always knew.
Dude, I loved his character.
I did too.
Like the way he was on the mic, he was so consistent. It felt like, I know it's obviously scripted, but it was like so engaging. Dude, like he had that chemistry.
I don't want to sound terrible by saying this, but like, do you think that family would have been depressed if another brother had died? Not as depressed. Do you think the family would have like handled things differently if it was maybe Mike or Carrie that died instead of David? Or do you think no matter what, it kind of would have always been like that?
If Carrie would have died, it would have been a problem. I think screw Mike, dude.
I think Mike, you're right. It's crazy because I didn't even say Kevin because he's the main character. But to be honest with you, like maybe even if it was Kevin, I don't know. Because like that's what I was telling you. I think Carrie.
At the time, Kevin was still carrying a lot of what was going on. And even if they didn't appreciate him at the time, he was the heart of the brothers.
I think that maybe answers the question. I think it'd probably still be very similar.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Except for Mike.
Except for Mike.
Nobody liked that kid, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what I think made his so hard is like, I think at the end when he went, they were like, there's no more purity. David and Mike are the pure ones of the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like you can tell Kevin and Carrie were like, they're the type to go like, and it's funny because they didn't go sleep with women and stuff like that, but they're the type to go out and get rambunctious and get wild up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas like, Mike's a sweet little boy. He would never,
You can tell Carrie was a little wild.
Carrie was
wild.
wild.
You remember you did the coke in that one scene? Was that Carrie? Yeah, dude, Carrie did coke. Yeah. Got drunk. Was going through tables and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kevin would have been that way as well.
Yeah.
Kevin would have, but he had the girlfriend pretty quick.
Yep.
Yeah, poor guy, dude. That probably his first time talking to a girl.
What? Well, probably.
Yeah. So it was a really, really fun scene. It was kind of awkward, but I loved it.
Yeah.
It's great.
I wanted to ask you though.
No.
This is kind of like my main point, like my last main point that I really want to hit.
No.
Like, what were your thoughts on the ending? Like from the death of Carrie on.
I was very curious on how they were going to end it.
Me too.
And I was like, they can either really screw this up or do a good job with it. And A24 did a great job. I think it was fantastic. I thought it was a great ending. It felt like an early 2000s, late 90s ending where it zooms out. I haven't seen one of those endings.
Yeah,
in a
and they're
long
playing, and
time.
they're like, it's like the music starts playing, the credits just start rolling. Like,
bro, it was like Bad Boys or something. I was like, what are we doing here, dude?
Well,
so it's the first time in a long time. The whole movie had a 90s feel about it. It felt like a 90s film.
Well, so
the film, they filmed on film, but
I get what you're saying.
I think it was 24, probably 24. I don't think that was 35. I think it was 24 but
probably. No, but I think it's super awesome how they ended the movie, to be honest with you. Like, when you think about what happened, it's like, this is going to be crazy. Because I'm just like, I realize a lot of stuff as I'm talking about it. So, like, all the brothers, the one thing that they had in common, the one thing that they didn't feel like that they had was family. Which I know sounds weird. But, like, this last thing that Carrie said before he died, Mike felt like no one liked him. Mike felt like he was like the wannabe David. Like everyone wanted to be like David. He didn't feel loved in his own house. And then with David, he felt so not unloved, but he felt so unloved that he had to prove something in the ring that he couldn't even take a week off because he's throwing up blood, that he needed to prove something. You know what I mean?
Right. A lot of pressure.
What I thought was amazing is the idea. It's like they each, so Kevin and the other guys had each what each other had. I know I said that and it's like, huh? They had family. Kevin got his brothers back with his sons. And I think that's like really like cool in a way because like you know what I mean? Like he was like, I don't have any brothers anymore. Will we be your brothers? So
they get line in the entire film.
Yes. And I'll go on two different things for that. But before that, the brothers, they all have each other. They have a family again. They have love and they don't have to overwork. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're in a complete, just them four, happy. And then you got him. He lost his brothers. And in another way, I feel like it almost like confirms to him in that very moment, it's that question that men ponder, like, oh, are we going to be better than our dad type thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was like the answer almost. Like the fact that his son was like, oh, well, we'll be your brothers. Because his dad their dad never treated them like children.
Yeah, he has Instagram.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's clean.
That's fire. The dad Fritz never treated any of them like children. He treated them like his management team. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the fact that Kevin can even say, like, he looks at his own kids and, like, these are my brothers. Yeah. Like, you almost can just sense
the change in fatherhood.
Yes. Yep. It's going to be a completely different. Both the kids probably were never wrestlers. Nope. I want to look it up. I could promise you that they probably weren't.
Oh, yeah. Let's look it up. Let's see. So we got Kevin. What's his name?
Kevin Von Erich.
Oh, pops right up. Let's look at his kids. Oh, wow. Same lady, dude. That's so cool. Pam. That's awesome. Children. Here we go.
That's awesome. Oh, they were a wrestler. I was wrong. Fuck. Yo, that's crazy.
And they're Atkinson. Yep. And they are sons of, the Major League World Wrestling, I'm assuming. Or Major League Wrestling.
I know. I was like,
Debut 2012.
It was like 10 years ago.
That is so funny, bro.
Well, it took them a while. It's definitely something he didn't just like raise them up in. Or maybe even if he did, it's more of kind of the idea that they probably weren't forced to do it. You know what I mean?
What does the mom look like? Those kids don't look like their dad at all. Let's see what the actual lady looked like. See, I remember what the actress looked like. Okay, it's not me do it. Whatever. Pam. Let's see what she looked like. compared to the actual like film. There you go. There she is. He has daughters, I guess, as well. Or is that her? No, that's her there, I'm assuming. Or, yeah, I think that's her. There you go. That's funny. So yeah, that makes sense then. They look a lot like their mom a little bit more. That's crazy. So there's his sons went.
They went wrestle, dude.
Right, but it's just
it's more of the idea. Yeah, like he wasn't, as it seems. I would hope they were never forced into it.
Right.
It wasn't like they were like fresh 17 coming out of high school going into it being forced.
That'd
like,
be so funny if he just like was a dick as well.
Yeah, just pulled
You're
the dad.
doing it. Yeah.
I lost my brothers, so you will too, brother.
Just became his dad.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, overall though, I mean, we'll put it back up. Great film, like I said. Just the things with me is I wish if the movie was centered around seeing it from Kevin's point of view, then I think this film was great. But I still think it's great if it wasn't. But if it wasn't, then it's like, why not focus on those other characters? When I think could have done a little bit more to make the deaths more impactful, because you already know they're going to happen. So you already have the predictability there. Now you have to add on top of that and make it, because after the first one was like, okay, now they're all going to die. It makes sense. So it's like, how are they going to die? That's different, but you have to have some kind of build up that's going to overshadow the fact that I know they're going to die. If that makes sense. When you know something's going to happen, you have jump scares. You know jump scares coming up, but you can make it effective in a way where it's still going to scare you even when you know one's coming up, as if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. And I just feel like at times they didn't do it. Only one that I thought was well done was that, like really well done, was that last one. Just because I was expecting something totally different. I was like, oh, he shot himself over there. It shocked me.
Yeah.
So, and just the build up to it as well, the phone call, like all that was just beautiful, man. I really like that. So that's probably my biggest criticism for the movie, and also I feel like the dialogue it's rough at times. But other than that, though, I don't really have any other negatives. I thought it was solid.
Yeah, I would just say the dialogue. Because I personally, and then I was just going to point this out, I 100% think the movie is about Kevin. It's based on the life of professional wrestler Kevin and the Von Erich family.
Okay.
But it's like, you kind of get that vibe anyways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're following.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I really like the perspective of that. I do have to say, I really liked the deaths. Like, your least favorite was, like, my favorite. Michael's, I thought, was, like, perfectly done. Like, just because, like, you didn't expect what happened in the ring. It was like, the match started great. Like, they looked fine. Yeah. Out of nowhere, bro's her. You're like, he'll be fine. Then they're in the hospital, and the doctor comes out, and you're like, what the fuck? He had a surgery. No, your son's in a coma. Wow. Oh, my God, bro. He's back. He's got cerebral palsy. When are you getting back in the ring? Bro can't even... How many fingers can he hold up straight, brother? You know what I mean? Yeah. And then just the note and the pills. I thought it was great. Because his note was my favorite. I'm like going off to somewhere else. I hope it's better or whatever it was. It was so short. He didn't even leave a name. Yeah. So like, I don't know. It felt so like kid-like to me, I think. That's why like, ooh. But no, man. Great freaking movie. I'll give you that. The dialogue.
Yeah.
The dialogue, like, I keep trying to go back and forth. I'm like, was it a timepiece maybe? Was it because they were awkward, or did the writing department just kind of suck? Like, you know what I mean?
Because it was good at other times.
Yeah.
But then other times it wasn't. I don't know. But yeah, no, you wanna go for it and rate it?
I was like, I think you did go last week first.
Did I?
I think so.
Yeah, you go first. I gotta think of one too. Or it's gonna be very different, but you go first. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go 9.5.
Okay. There you go. I like that.
I'm gonna go pretty high.
I like that. I'm gonna go 8.5.
It's fair.
Yeah. I like it. It's not a movie that I feel like I should have got more emotional at points than what I did. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe it's because we were seeing it through Kevin's point of view. I don't know what it was, man. It might not even be the lead up to the death. I don't know. I just feel like it felt like it was just really rushed in a way. And we talked about maybe that's what they're going for.
I thought you
right?
liked the pacing.
I like the pacing throughout the film. I mean, like how the deaths, like how they happen so quick after another. Like once the ball started rolling, it started rolling.
I hear
It
what
was
you're saying.
boom, 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 and I was like, whoa, what's going on? I thought the pacing was good. I'm just saying, like the sequence, how it went out. And so I don't know. I don't really know what it is, man. It felt. I feel like I should have been caring a little bit more than what I was. I don't know. But I still enjoyed it. I thought it was good. That's why I'm giving it 8.5. It's just, I feel like I should have got more emotional. Am I going to go back and watch the movie a second time? Maybe. I'm not really, like wrestling. I mean, I know you're really into it. I like wrestling as well. I'm just not like my type of like, I don't know. I watch horror,
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. Thought it was solid. I thought I was going to give it 8.5. It's really good. It's a pretty much almost a B+. But I liked it.
Understandable.
Yes, sir. There you go, guys.
It's a crazy score from this guy right here.
Yeah, 8.5, 9.5.
8.5 is gonna be crazy right now.
Because we usually were kind of in the same bracket, but
not even the bracket thing. I just like I was expecting higher. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, thought it was good.
Scott,
Thought it was good. It's just preference.
That's fair.
That's how it goes.
That's fair.
That's how it goes. There you go. You guys let us know if you guys have seen it and what your rating is for it, baby. Am I crazy? Maybe. Is Brayden crazy? Probably not. Definitely more preference on my part.
The world would say no.
But you guys let me know. Look at, it has an 8.1 IMDb, 92 Rotten Tomatoes. 92 is pretty good. So, yeah, you guys let me know what your rating is for this movie down below. There you go. Tomato meter 89%, 93% audience score.
Only 170 reviews. Well, I mean, that's the critics, though.
That's critics, though, yeah. Had to read about the movie afterwards because it had its loss and was supposed to be the main theme. It was not a good movie. Had no idea about what story was going on. What? Yeah, it's the point. You're supposed to be depressed, bro. Heart-wrenching story told with feeling and emotion that portrays strong performances by actors and does a great job explaining how these tragedies... Yeah. Knowing it was based on true events about story was interesting to both. Okay. Film seemed to have too much ground to cover, resulting in skimming over main events. The father living his life through his sons could have been explored more.
He spelled Maine wrong.
What?
I laughed because he spelled Maine wrong.
M-A-N-E.
So I was like, what? I was like, what the hell?
Father living through his sons explore more so we could be turning over all control and raising a boys, but a good movie. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it could have added up 30 minutes. I think I'm kind of with Mike there. Characters were a bit flat at times. Well acted, yeah. Yeah, I agree with a lot of this. Zac Efron blew the tits off that girl. But this guy saw a different movie, dude. Sal.
Yeah, I'm like,
Sal,
where did that happen, buddy?
That's right? When did that happen?
Like, that did
I don't know what cut he saw, man. Yeah, guys.
Fuck?
So there you go. Iron Claw. You guys let us know, like I said, your rating down below. We thought of the film. And, yeah. See you guys next time, baby.
We'll see you
subscribe. Yes, sir.
On the next one.
All right, everybody that's staying for the main episode. I love y'all. Y'all looking sexy. Look how sexy they look.
Hey there.
Don't they look good?
We're here.
They look good, man.
Do you look good?
They look really good.
You do.
So look, man, not really a lot of actors news going on. Still nothing.
I don't know if it's because of the strike or like I legit none of my pages have posted anything. I usually have like 1,000 things to send you every week. I legit have seen nothing.
Yeah.
I've no,
Might have been something I've seen, but nothing like that's jumping out at us in any way. Let's see. Yeah, there's really nothing here at all. Oh, the guy that played in the Call of Duty game died.
Yeah, that's a good
Camar
one.
de los Reyes.
Menendez.
Cancer.
Raul Menendez.
Yeah, it's sad to see, man.
Yeah, it's
Really sad to see.
literally like one of my favorite. That's like his like Black Ops 2 is probably my favorite Call of Duty. Probably.
Come on. Let's go, bro. That choice you got to make, it's a big one.
I think just overall roundness, like, you know what I mean, with like the multiplayer had zombies.
Yeah.
Campaign could have been better. Like, I'm just saying overall game.
Phenomenal. First game I actually sat down and played Call of Duty wise.
Really?
Yeah.
See, everyone was like a Modern Warfare guy. And like, I like Modern Warfare, but it's like the guns in COD are Black Ops better. You know what I mean?
The futuristic vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
It was before the exo jump, so it wasn't annoying yet. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I liked it.
Right. It was, yeah, I think Black Ops 3 is the oldest Call of Duty I've played, and I played that a lot when I was younger. Call of Duty 3, not Black Ops 3, but Call of Duty 3.
Oh, yeah.
So much fun. You had tanks and stuff in the multiplayer, dude. It was so cool. And then people just run you over. It was actually kind of sucked. But once you got in a tank,
Stop!
Yeah, it's so bad, dude.
Leave me alone!
So much fun. And then I played that campaign all the time when I was younger in the multiplayer and stuff. They didn't have zombies yet.
I know.
It was just campaign and multiplayer.
World at War was the first one that introduced it.
And then they did small map. Oh, that map sucked.
It was the worst map.
So small.
Yo, the worst map ever.
It was actually horrible. And then people loved it though. And then Black Ops 3, I would say, is the first game that because I was in middle school, I started to understand how to do my guns, how to do challenges and stuff, skins, you know what I mean? So I grinded the hardest in Black Ops 3, but I played a crap ton of Black Ops 2 as well. I just didn't know what I was doing. But anyway, we're going to do 2024 movies. We're going to go through the entire list. It might take a little bit. But there's, different ones that come out. We'll go through these new movies coming out, man. We were going to do our top 10 most anticipated movies, but we did this last year. Remember, we were the same exact list. Remember, it was each day.
Yeah.
There's movies that we were hyped about and we never saw. That were
I know, right?
Remember, they're the smaller ones that we never got to.
Yeah, because something
weird
happened
ones.
one weekend.
The VHS one was. I remember that one was pretty cool.
Mm.
But yeah, we got some ones in here. I want to actually write these down after we do it, just so we can remember kind of what to hit. But yeah, we'll go through and say how we feel about them. So January 1st, 2024, we got the Mummy Murders. Sure. We got Bitcon.
Bitcon?
On Netflix. Yeah. Oh, documentary. Okay. It's Bitcoin. Is that what it's about?
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
We got the Marsh King's Daughter adaptation. Okay, that's very cool. Little digital and VOD. Self-Reliance comedy. One day only. Hulu original. January 4th, we got the Dark Game Society of the Snow. Don't really know much of that. And then that Friday, of course, or Thursday, it pops off, baby. We got Race for Glory. Oh, we got Night Swim. You've seen the promos for that, right?
Uncorked Entertainment. That is the funniest name ever. Yes, I have.
Yeah, Night Swim is the one where she's in the pool or whatever. It's a lot of people are into that. They're going crazy.
There's a popular. What's the company that's doing it?
Universal.
Yeah. I was like, it's a popular company.
Yeah, Universal's going for it. Race for Glory is Lionsgate. The Painter. Wait, is the Painter the Bob Ross one?
Mm-mm.
No, that already came out, right? Yeah, this is something else. Oh, Madison Bailey's in it. That's pretty cool. Some other woman, the Bricklayer, Roadkill, he went that way. I don't really... None of those are really jumping at me at all.
The
January
Painter
9th, though. Huh?
The Painter again? No. How did you get a double release? How does that happen?
Insane, dude. Wendigo. We saw this when we were talking about it beforehand. Looks really good. So it's from Indican Pictures. It's limited, but it looks kind of dope. But I don't know these people. It looks very low budget, maybe. Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Hour and a half. An ancient Chippewa demon, the Wendigo, is resurrected by a Native American teenager and his grandmother to protect their family after a run-in with backwood meth dealers. They soon discover that the creature's lust for killing cannot be controlled. As each killing bonds the teen and Wendigo even closer, the family must find a way to break the curse before all of them become the bloodthirsty creature's next victims. I thought it was going to be a lot more grounded than that. It sounds like a cocaine bear.
Bro, yeah, it sounds like cocaine bear.
That's like the vibe I'm getting from it. Norwegian, or it's not Norwegian. It is, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Norwegian Dream, Warblade Painter, they turned us into killers. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good. A reboot? I can't wait to not watch that one, dude.
Yo.
What are you doing,
dude?
bro?
I'm about to talk about Echo.
I think I'll audition for that. I did, yeah.
Bro, I'm about to talk about Echo. I did an audition for Echo before, a little thing I had. Dude, I got the role. And then I got turned away because I didn't have my second vaccine. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in this industry. You know who's the leads in Echo? Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. It was a different name at the time. Unless it's a different show. Different show. Different Echo. What the... Okay, yeah, no. There was an Echo I auditioned for with Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt at the time. I probably shouldn't be talking about it. But I didn't get the role, so...
Well, you didn't do inside.
Yeah, I was like...
NDA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so that's what, no, yeah, I should have said inside NDA. I didn't get the role. That's what I meant. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I could... We'll look at it after. I have the email. I had to prove it to somebody. They didn't believe me. It was on the way home from Colorado last year. and I got the role. The directors were the Russo brothers. I got the role. They picked me, apparently. This is what the email says. This can be in the video. I don't care. Like, they handpicked me. And then I turned in my vaccine card, and I only have my first one. I never got my booster. So they turned me. Yeah. But no, that's the industry, baby. That's the industry.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know. You never know.
Yes and no. I mean, I was happy with it, though. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, that's something
you got
to be...
in front of those people.
Yeah.
The TED series.
Good grief, for sure, buddy. Ain't nobody going to see that shit.
The Mummy Murders is crazy. Can we actually just take us to a different website? No, that doesn't. Yeah,
nope, you voted.
I'll probably won't see that one. 21, someone did it at the same time as me. So then we got Boy Swallows Universe. That sounds insane. And then the TED series. Which,
I'm so excited for the TED series.
Yeah? You think it's going to be funny? I don't know, man. The TED movies are great, but...
I don't want it to do too much.
Do
what you do. I don't want it to do too much and like ruin the films. Those movies are freaking amazing. Amazing. Some of my favorite
better than the first one.
Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, no, it's very close. Mm-hmm. That's one of those where I'm like, you can't go wrong watching either of them. You know what I mean? There's just something like I like about. I'd probably lean towards the first just because I really love the scene with Flash.
Jesus, look at January 12th. My God.
What's wrong?
A lot going on here.
Yo, I don't know.
Mean Girls?
Did you ever see Soul?
No, the Disney one?
Dude.
Why are they re-releasing it?
Because it came out during COVID and never hit the theaters.
Oh.
Dude, I'm telling you, that is one of the best animated movies I've ever seen.
I was into it until he turned blue. I thought it looked really cool, like a New Orleans kind of vibe.
No way you started it and stopped it.
No. I'm saying the trailer. I was like, the vibe. I was like, this is like a cool, like animated New Orleans, like
the blue thing is so weird. But you stay in that for maybe approximately 15 minutes of like the 2-hour movie. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like you,
cool.
you go.
Cool.
Yeah, I won't even explain it.
Cool,
dude.
Cool.
That movie is about life. Like that, I've never seen.
My siblings loved it.
But you would love it for a completely different, and your parents would love it for a completely different reason from you and them. Like it's like
that's cool.
It's like a generational movie where I think anyone on any level can like get a different meaning from it.
Okay.
Bro, like when I watched it, like I think I cried watching that movie. Just because like I related with it so much. It's so weird. Jamie Foxx, it's great.
Let's do it. I'll watch it.
Dude, it's great.
You go watch it.
I know that sounds so stupid, but it's a fucking...
Actually, I want to watch Mean Girls. Adaptation. Is this the... Wasn't there a movie called Mean... Oh, it's the one with... what's her name? Sydney Sweeney, right? Is she in this one? No? Jenna Fisher's in it? I'll watch it. Tim Meadows. Tim Meadows? Dude, I love Tim Meadows, dude. Some good guys in
Tina
here.
Fey.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of the previews for it.
Yo, could you look at Lights Out?
Huh?
Is this the second one?
It's probably second one. Then it has to. It's probably second one. The Beekeeper. Oh, this one. I've seen this one as well. Yeah, it's with Jason Statham. I've seen that one.
I didn't see it.
It's like an action movie. It looks pretty cool.
What is he not in an action movie?
An action movie. Oh, I did it more.
It's like, you give me a script with bees. I want to be in that one. Sign me up, agent.
I don't even know what he does, dude. The night they came home, Hellhound. Oh, there's a show on Netflix called Hellhound.
Fetch me their soul.
TIM, The Settlers.
Insala Boy?
Green Witch Entertainment. I don't really care about any of these. I don't see. Oh, they got Netflix one. Lyft. What does Lyft do?
Let's look at it.
Kevin Hart. What?
Matt Reeves.
An international heist crew is recruited to prevent a terrorist attack. That's clean.
Yo,
that
Matt
sounds
Reeves
good. Matt Reeves is the.
Oh, I see his name.
Where?
Go up. It's like the fourth name behind.
Oh
Burn.
yeah. So Matt Reeves is probably the director.
Probably right.
Sam Worthington. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
All right. I'm put that on the list. And it's Netflix too. I'm down to watch that. Destroy All Neighbors. That's funny. On Shudder. Project Dorothy, Spring Lakes Punch, 60 Minutes. What? Like the show? Oh, I like the design on it.
Oh.
Mixed martial arts fighter. Okay, finds himself with just 60 minutes to make it to his birthday party with his daughter. Never mind. Otherwise, he risks losing custody. This dude fought his way to his daughter's birthday in 60 minutes, dude.
Yeah, bro. I actually think I can't get behind movies like that just like don't have like
it's
an
so
overlonging
stupid. Yeah, it's like a dumb plot.
Yes, it takes place over one night. It's stupid.
Yeah,
Not even 1 night, 1 hour.
1 hour, and it's an hour and a half movie.
Huh?
What do you mean by that? ISS, The End We Start From, Distant, not another church movie.
Oh, wait. Click ISS. Is that going to be a space movie?
Oh!
International Space Station. Oh, my God.
This is interesting. Tensions flare in the near future aboard the International Space Station and a worldwide conflict breaks out on Earth. That's going to happen.
Dude.
Reeling from this, the astronauts receive orders from the ground.
Stop.
Ooh.
What if we are watching them watch World War III?
I think that's what it is.
Like they're like sitting there in space and they just watch the fucking Earth explode. Sorry, screw, that doesn't even have to be the plot. Anyone in the comments, how would you feel if you were in space? That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's...
That'd be terrifying, dude.
Like, just imagine, you're in the space station, you hear, hey, beep, beep, and it's like, what? You go to answer, and then you just, like, look out, guys, you look over, and the world is just, like, you didn't even see the explosion. You just see it going like this.
Well, then you'd be dead. If you're in a space station, you're dead.
Yeah.
Because that would hit you, and you'd be dead. Because you're in the gravitational pull. So you're just screwed. But yeah, it'd be crazy to see them die and be like, I'm about to die in like 10 seconds. You're going to get hit by debris.
But, like, before that.
You're sitting there for probably probably 30 seconds of like...
30 seconds, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just like...
You sit there.
There's no sound in space.
I know. That's probably horrifying, right? You can't move.
All your family just died.
Yeah, you're stuck here.
And you're stuck. And
dude, sorry, that's all going through my head as we're talking about it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It'd be the worst thing to ever probably happen. I think
how peaceful that would be, though. In a way, that's peaceful.
You're right, because at least
you have to.
You didn't suffer. You didn't suffer like
you're gonna be dead in 2 seconds.
Yeah, and at least you were the last of the people to live.
Dude, imagine that.
Oh my God.
Golly, dude.
I would have watched that one if you're down. I'd like to see that.
I love space movies.
Me too. I was like, that's why I thought you'd really like that.
Adam Sandler one. We're gonna see it in a minute.
Two of both worlds.
The Kitchen is another Netflix movie. I'm good. And it was like, that's not intriguing.
Cowboy Bebop, the movie.
Is that really what was next? That looks stupid. Every city has a kitchen in a dystopian London, the gap between rich and poor. It's about a kitchen. That's what's weird. I don't know. Those premises aren't really my favorite. Cowboy Bebop, the movie. This is like always my... Oh.
They were like, yeah, so bad that we didn't want
it. Cut the whole movie.
We spent millions of dollars, but it's actual dog shit.
They animated the entire thing. It's like Toy Story 2 all over again, but they just did it on purpose.
Oh my God.
Feeding Tomorrow. Beautiful Wedding. Oh, man.
ISS again.
Part 2. Just space for 20 minutes.
How many fucking times? Oh, man. The seating. Hey, it's by Magnolia Pictures.
Oh, my God. Hey. Oh, man. Yeah, look how happy she looks.
I was like, who is that? Sweet woman, but who is that?
Earthquake transforms. Oh, this is in Korea. I think I know this guy.
I do too. I'm like, dude, right? I wanted to ask you. I think I even know Don Lee.
Probably, dude. That's so cool. Dude, the Korean movies are actually banging on Netflix. Like that, it's really cool. Like the Korean show Bloodhounds. Have you ever seen that one? Or no, Demon Hounds. I forgot what it is. Pretty cool. Yeah,
What's
like,
Will?
oh, the Masters of Air. This is that one we were talking about. The Apple TV one where they're in space with Elvis. Austin Butler.
Elvis.
Austin Butler.
Hello, baby.
Will.
Will.
Dude, starring Will Smith would be crazy. No, I don't know any of those guys. Two young police officers find themselves torn between collaboration and resistance as they navigate the Nazi. Wow, it's a timepiece. World War II movie. That seems interesting, and it's Netflix. The Chosen. Argyle Scrambled. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Seen promotion for that.
Yeah, that's the Gwyneth. Or not,
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. I always say Gwyneth. I always do this, dude. That is not what I thought it was.
I know what you're talking about. Donald Glover?
That's not what I thought it was at all.
Look, it says, here's what I don't understand. It said series and it said movie on the other thing. It was weird. It ends with us. Oh, the Lisa Frankenstein, the one with Cole Sprouse.
Oh, yeah, actually, I want to look into that.
Turning Red, re-release. Let's see what, yeah, this one. We saw the thing for it. It looks really cool. So
what movies is she from, bro?
Hellgate, right? Catherine Newton. I don't know. I've seen her in quite a bit. A coming-of-age love story from acclaimed writer Diablo Cody, Jennifer's Body, about a misunderstood teenager and her high school crush, who happens to be a handsome corpse. After a set of playfully horrific circumstances bring him back to life, the two embark on a murderous journey to find love, happiness. Never mind. That really ruined the movie. I thought it was gonna be like Frankenstein, like actual like.
It literally says
I think
it's
that's
suspense.
I think that's what it's going for, but it sounds like a kid, not kid, but just very.
We should try it. No, because it says it's
reviews.
suspense, but you're so right because it sounds like.
Blake Lively's in this one.
Yeah, I saw that too. It sounds like a prom movie.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Like high school kids type stuff. Don't really care about some of this. Madam Web coming out.
Blood and Honey 2, they did it.
Oh, Bob Marley.
One Love. Have you seen the videos on it?
Bob Marley?
Yeah, I know you really watch trailers too much.
I've seen clips.
Looks pretty fire, actually.
I'll watch that for Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, yeah, Madam Web. I'm actually pretty excited about that.
It'd be interesting.
Please click on Winnie the Pooh.
Blood and Honey 2. That's not Winnie the Pooh, dude.
Oh, my God.
Is it?
Have you seen anything from the first one?
No, have you?
That's what happened in the first one.
Piglet's coming in this movie?
Oh.
Was he in the first one?
I think Piglet was in the first one. They I like the main thing, all I can remember is like basically
Simon Cowell? Is that the dude from America's Got Talent?
No. Simon Cowell and Simon Callow. This fucking dude.
It's not bad, bro.
My bad, bro.
Honest mistake, man.
No, dude. You want to know what happened in the first one?
No.
Freaking, what's his name? The boy. What's the boy's name? The freaking actual person, the boy, whatever his name is, he leaves the animals. Eeyore fucking dies. Everyone dies. That's what happens.
Eeyore dies?
Everyone dies. Eeyore is like the most specific one that they get into, but everyone dies while he's away. So Pooh kills that motherfucker. Pooh kills him for what he did.
You seem so invested in this.
Come back. I am invested.
Land of Bad, God and Country. Yeah.
This is
God and Country. Dude, this is like... I gotta look at
a Jesus movie for show.
100%, bro. Christian nationalism. That's crazy. All right.
Sesame Street.
Hey, the Sesame Street movie, bro.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Drive Away Dolls.
Is it animated? What we gotta look at this.
It's gonna be animated.
What about all of our? Dude, no, it's not. Dude, that is gonna be a musical inspired. What?
Who's Chance the Rapper gonna play?
That I don't know.
Who's gonna be Elmo? Anne Hathaway? Who do you think Anne Hathaway is gonna be? The pig girl? Mrs. Pig? Mrs. Pig? Miss Piglet? What is it? Yeah. What is it?
Sesame Street and the Muppets are two different things, you piece of shit. They're two different things. You fucker. You motherfucker. I'm like, Miss Piggy cheated on Kermit with Elmo. I'm crying.
They had a merge episode, right? Did they have a merge?
I'm not sure. I'm dead as fuck. Who is this dog? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the Count Dracula.
One. Two.
Bro, Chance the Rapper's playing Bert for sure.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie, dude. Who would Anne Hathaway? There's a girl. The one that looks like Elmo but yellow, right? I'm not tripping.
Yeah,
I'm actually right about that. It's true, dude. I know I'm right. Yeah, this girl.
Maria.
Yeah, Maria. Wait, stop. Sesame Street.
Die? What? What is going on?
What is happening, dude? Yeah, this girl, the blue one. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's the one I knew. She died, man. That's sad, man. R.I.P. Yeah, that's what I saw Miss Piglet being.
Miss Piglet.
Right? That name? Miss Piglet?
Oh, gosh. That's good, man.
Ordinary Angels, Drive Away Dolls, Stop Motion. They shot the piano player. Sounds very interesting. Spaceman coming up. All right, that's one I want to see, bro. Spaceman with Adam Sandler, please. I'm so hyped for this, bro. An astronaut realizes that the marriage he left behind might not be waiting for him when he turns to Earth. Desperate to find things with his wife, he is helped by a mysterious ancient creature he finds hiding in the bowels of his ship.
That's really cool.
Channing Tatum. Paul Dano. Mulligan.
Yep, that was it. That was it right there for me. God.
He said, that's it.
That's the cast.
That's over. Yeah.
That is the cast.
No, it's cool, man. I'm sure they're all killing. I'm excited to see that. Dune Part 2. Haven't seen the first one.
Kung Fu Panda.
4, bro.
Dude, they're bringing back Tai Lung. This dude from the first one.
Oh, he's coming back?
He's back. So I've seen the first and second. I never saw the third, so I don't know what happened. But apparently, these new bad guys, they opened this girl. She opened a portal from the past and somehow got Tai Lung back. I don't know if it's the past. She opened a portal and Tai Lung walked out.
I think he died.
Remember, the skadoosh.
Yeah.
In the first one. And then he just boof and you never see him.
Yeah.
That's why I said portal from the past, because I was like, I think he's dead, but...
Right here. After 3 death-defying adventures, defeating world-class villains with his unmatched courage and mad martial arts skills, Poe, the Dragon Warrior, is called upon by Destiny to ... give it a rest already. More specifically, he's tapped to become the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace.
He's supposed to take over for Shifu.
Ooh.
For Master Shifu. Or Uwe. He's supposed to be one of their new roles, from what I know, and he doesn't want to do it. He's like so anti-doing it in this film. He's like, I'm the Dragon Warrior. But Ki Kwan, Aquafina, Bryan Cranston.
I actually know everybody in this cast. That's so cool.
Yeah, me too. Funny, yeah, no.
There's more.
Very different. I was like, very different. There's more this time.
Imaginary, what's that one? That sounds kind of cool. Lionsgate Thriller. Ooh, Thriller. Ooh.
That's one of the posters that just popped up.
Oh, it's Blum. It's Blumhouse. When Jessica moves back to her childhood home with her family, her youngest stepdaughter, Alice, develops an eerie attachment to a stuffed bear named Chauncey. She finds in the basement. Alice starts playing games with Chauncey that begin playful and become increasingly sinister. As Alice's behavior becomes more and more concerning, Jessica intervenes only to realize that Chauncey is more than a stuffed bear she believed him to be.
That's crazy.
We'll watch it.
I mean, yeah, I definitely... It's a Blum movie.
Over Kung Fu Panda 2, probably not.
Kung Fu Panda 2?
4? Probably not. Yeah, come watch it. Come beat it too. New movie out, guys.
We're going back. Oh, we have to see Roadhouse. Oh. Hey, sorry.
Let's start with 47 Days of Jesus. There's a lot of Jesus movies this year, man.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I looked at every single one and I was like, Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I was like,
Uproar, June 0. June 0.
It's a documentary. This you'll know as soon as it.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Remember when he went to the UFC and did the fights in the ring? That's for this movie.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember that. He went to a weigh-in.
I remember that.
Against
That's all
the
for
other
this
actor.
movie.
Yeah. And then they had the fight in the ring. But yeah.
I'm excited for that.
They just had more images of him coming out, and he was probably on steroids too. Bro was
probably
juiced.
He was on. My boy was insane.
He was super
Roadhouse.
skinny. Arthur the King. Who's Arthur?
Why are they releasing all these things? All these Disney movies.
Who's Arthur? It's a freaking Mark Wahlberg movie. Is Arthur the dog?
Yeah.
The dog is Arthur. Wait, the incredibly true story.
I can't wait to not watch that one.
What are you doing, Arthur?
Looks dumb.
Arthur the King.
Ghostbusters, The Frozen Empire.
I never saw the last one.
I didn't see the last one either. I've only seen the first Ghostbusters. And the remake with Melissa McCarthy and all the girls.
We'll pause. Because there's Ghostbusters 1, 2, the girls one, the remake, and this is the sequel to the remake.
Yeah.
I've only seen 1 and 2.
I've only seen 1.
I never saw the remake.
Then I saw the remake.
I haven't seen the remake.
Remake got hated on too much. I thought it was actually pretty decent.
Well, that's what it is, a sequel for it.
No, I'm talking about the remake. For the girls.
The women.
Yeah.
Oh.
That one I saw. That one gets hated on too much.
And...
No, that's a reboot.
Reboot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the reboot, I didn't see it either. So
no. There was one movie that actually caught my eye. If you go up real quick.
What?
I'm gonna die. The First Omen.
Another one?
Yeah, I saw that too right now, and I was like, is it the same movie?
Wow. Probably a prequel. Go up, you said?
Yeah. The Limbo one. Limbo.
Whoa. A 20-year Outback cold case murder. That can be interesting.
Yeah, I don't hate that I said click on it. I was like...
I like the style.
That's what I was going to say.
Black and white.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll watch it. I like that. That's a good choice, actually. Good job picking that out.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Everything coming out that week, it's probably the one we'll see. Personally. Don't really care about those.
Mickey 17,
What
bro.
is this about? Mickey Mouse? Ugh. A disposable employee on a human expedition is sent to colonize the ice world.
Knife him?
Knife him?
That's like literally like a freaking God of War thing. Yo, you saw many... Is that... Wait, who is that? Who is that actor?
Bong Joon-ho.
No, because like, look, Brad Pattinson. That's Robert Pattinson. That's what I was about to say. That's Mark Ruffalo.
Oh.
Stephen Yeun. I was about to say, that's Robert Pattinson. That's why I was like, who is that actor?
Edward Ashton. That's interesting. So Robert Pattinson's leading that movie. Okay. Might have to keep an eye out for that. Which, that's fine. We can watch Limbo that week, and next week watch Mickey.
Mickey.
Someone Like You. Dreamer, First Omen, Hard Miles. Godzilla and Kong. We watched the last one. Did you watch the last one? I watched the last one. It was pretty good. I liked it. It was pretty cool to see them fight.
Like the newest one?
Yeah. Kong versus Godzilla. Godzilla versus Kong. Came out like 2019.
Because no, I was thinking of the
2021?
Godzilla movie that just came out.
No, not the new one. This one was before that.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
The first one where they battled. It was pretty good. Godzilla won. I was pretty pissed. Because I'm a Kong
Did he
guy.
really?
Yeah. He beat the crap out of dude bad. And then he just went back in the water.
He did?
Godzilla did.
Well,
Kong was
because
messed
so
up
obviously
and
I've
died.
never seen it. From what I heard, I thought they ganged up and fought Mecha Godzilla.
Oh, yeah. That did happen. But I remember, I think they fought after. I think they beat Mega Godzilla. happen? I know they fought each other at some point, and Godzilla beat the crap out of Kong.
And that's what I was.
I think they beat Mega, and then they beat each other, or they beat each other first, and then they beat
Mecha together.
Yeah. But dude, it was pretty cool though. Godzilla just turned around and just walked right back to the water.
It's so terrible because I want Kong to win. Like I'm a big Kong guy.
I love
but
Kong
it's
too.
like, bro, like Godzilla, the fact that you shoot like lasers and like
it's so unfair.
It's unfair.
It's so unfair, dude.
I heard
Kong's
the new one that just came out, the Godzilla one, that was like 100% on like Rotten Tomatoes for a while.
Dude, I love the Kong movies, bro. Love King Kong.
I've seen like one Kong.
Have you seen the 2005 one? Kong?
I've seen one Kong and no Godzillas, so that's where we're at.
Bro,
I hope I've seen the 2005 one.
Dude, here's the 2005 one. I love this movie.
Kevin Von Erich is Kong?
Yeah, 2005. This one. So good, bro.
Yeah, I've seen this one. I think that's like, because there is other ones, but I think that's the one. What?
Look at the cast. Yeah, look at the cast. Dude, it is, Adrian Brody's like the main guy in it. It's so good, dude. Naomi Watts killed it. Trust me, it's a good film. I love that movie so much.
I think I've seen that one.
CGI was actually pretty solid. I mean, now you can tell, like, go rewatching it, but it's pretty solid though.
Yeah.
First Omen, like it's weird, went through that. Untitled Monsters film. Rebel Moon Part 2. God, I need to watch
that's
part 1.
the Dracula.
Angus Cloud.
Angus Cloud is.
Stop. Is Angus Cloud the guy from
Euphoria? Yes, it is.
So did he film this before he died?
Bro, like you and me just had that moment. Like
I was like, didn't he die?
Yeah.
Why is it stuck on this? Stop. Get out of here.
Angus Cloud, please don't do that. Yeah, no, that's supposed to be the new, like, you know, the
Radio Silence is behind it.
Do you know the three monsters at Universal? It's supposed to be a movie about them, like Dracula, the Mummy, and Frankenstein.
Really?
Mm. Or the werewolf instead. But it's going to be those three.
Melissa Barrera's coming back because it's Radio Silence, which did the new Scream movies. So then they did Scream with her, so they brought her to this. That's cool.
That's crazy.
Catherine Newton's killing it, man. Man, that's crazy. This is Angus Cloud's last movie, man. Wild. I'm excited. So it's like Unmasked Monsters from. Yeah. Oh, let's go, dude. We're watching that one. I don't care. We watched this one at our house. Civil War. We saw this one, didn't we? Yes. This is one thing. The trailer we saw today.
We're like, that's gonna be us.
Yeah. It's Kristen Dunst. Kristen Dunst, dude. I haven't heard of her in a minute. When's the last time Kristen Dunst did something? Like 2012.
Spider-Man.
Right. Spider-Man. Adrenaline-fueled thrill ride through a near-future fractured America balanced on Rage. I want to see that. That's very intriguing. Very, very intriguing.
What are you talking about? I wake up and it's like that every day.
Yeah. We hate each other.
we all hate each other.
Both sides. Never stop. The Challengers movie.
We've seen this.
Oh, this was so weird. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
They just start going at it. I don't want to see this.
Dude, I was about to ask you something, but that's a conversation for another time. I just don't. I will only say I don't judge anyone like that, but I just never like been able to get behind like this scenario happening and like everyone just being like, yeah, hey, you ready?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I feel bad for Tom, man. Love you, buddy. Hope you're doing good out there. Sorry you had to see your girlfriend do that. Unsung Hero. Wait, that sounds familiar. Never mind. What is this?
Immigrant mom.
It's a whole family. Do you know any of these people?
I was like, is that Pedro
Hillary
Pascal?
Scott. I know Hillary Scott. God, look at this plot. Rebuild their lives. It's a family movie, basically.
That's good for them.
A lot of kids, dude. Unsung Hero, feeling about time. No. Deadpool 3!
A new Fall Guy remake?
Wait, what? Get out of here with that. Crazy. Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
A remake's crazy.
Stephanie Sue.
Teresa Palmer. Oh my God. A great cast. Movie star solving conspiracy and try to win back love of his life while doing his day job. That's interesting. I'm pretty excited for that one. I want to see that one. I haven't seen the original because it's a remake. But that's very interesting. Like that. Go back up.
May's gonna be a crazy month.
Very crazy. Deadpool comes out same day. We're watching that one for sure.
I am so ecstatic. I don't know if you know that's my favorite superhero of all time.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Easy.
It's Batman. Where is she?
He's up there.
Where is she?
You know, I'll give it. Batman is my favorite DC.
Yeah, I'm honest with you. It's a joke, man.
No, it's not. I am fucking angry.
I take you seriously.
I am so mad at you now.
No, I remember you. Yeah, you were telling me you love it, dude.
I saw Deadpool in a fucking Deadpool costume.
My horrible Deadpool costume I had this year. Remember I showed you the picture of?
The what?
For Halloween. My Deadpool I dressed up as. Dressed up as Deadpool for Halloween this year.
Did you really?
Yeah. You didn't see it?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, Cameron. I fucking hated Halloween this year.
Why?
I tried to forget that time of this year. That was my I think it has to do with Halloween's my favorite time of the year. This was probably the worst fall I've ever had. I just didn't enjoy it,
man.
Yeah, I was sorry, camera.
Yeah.
I was it didn't go as I wanted it to.
Yeah.
I did nothing on Halloween. Sat at home.
So you came out with me, man.
I can't remember why.
Call me up, man. You can always call me up, man.
Call you up, man.
Could have joined me, man. Seriously, man.
Next time. Next year.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
I thought you were throwing a party. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, no, I was supposed to do... That's what I kept saying. I was supposed to do one thing. Halloween night was fucked. I can't remember specifically why. There had to have been a reason I didn't call you. As weird as that sounds. Not in a bad way.
No, yeah.
Either See, I get weird. Okay, this is... Fuck it. We'll just have a podcast. I'm not the time. I'll get into a whole tangent here.
We should just have a podcast where we just talk. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
no, Andrew was saying that. He was you guys need to sit down and just chat and
because we dude, the whole day we've been hanging out. It's been nonstop, just conversations. It's been great.
On the go potty.
I got the little wireless mics, bro.
That'd be cool. What if we did just a YouTube segment? We could do once a week and
We talked about this.
Yeah.
On the way home, we do the review.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't do that this week.
I know.
When I get back,
we'll do it.
When I get back, we'll have I'll get something hook up my camera because I have these wireless mics that we could use in the car. Each wear one. Yeah. Have the transmitter on the thing and just record the review on the way. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. So we'll do that.
Let's do it.
This one's called Horoscope. After attending a horoscope party, people began dying in ways connected to their zodiac signs. That is clean, dude. I like that. 4 friends must work together.
Finally, you have me interested in some fucking horoscopes.
I know. 4 friends must work together to solve the mystery before their numbers are up. It's a lot like, remember Unfriended?
Yep.
It's a lot like that.
I loved that movie.
And that's what this feels like. That's top 3 for me already this year.
Oh, really?
Behind Kung Fu Panda 4.
Kung Fu. Hey,
baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's what is this? It's a
I
bear,
just saw a movie on this, bro. It's literally, it's this. Okay, so that purple thing.
Who's the girl? I feel like I've seen her before in some stuff.
That freaking.
What is this cast? Oh, Fiona Shaw. Dude, Fiona Shaw. What is going on? Sebastian.
Dude, I saw Vince
Sebastian,
Vaughn.
the guy from SNL.
Dude, I saw Vince Vaughn. I got so happy. I haven't seen that man in a freaking film in
Look
forever.
at this. Ryan Reynolds, Phoebe Walker-Bridge, Steve Carell, Vince Vaughn, John Krasinski, Sam Rockwell. I feel like I know Christopher Maloney. Don't know him. I know Fiona Shaw. Sebastian, that's the guy from SNL, the funny guy that did the thing with Timothy Chalamet. I got a baby face, but my hips don't lie.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Emily Damon.
Blunt, Matt Damon, Maya Rudolph, Richard Jenkins.
John Stewart, Awkwafina.
Dude. Callie Fleming, Allison Seeger, dude.
Well, no, because that's what I was saying. Well, I knew about. So that's I don't know why they have that as the thing. That purple thing. No. Look at that fucker. That's the main thing. The giant purple guy.
Is that Grimace?
No.
Oh.
No. I can't. What does it say? The toys came to life.
From a writer and director, John Krasinski is doing it again.
She can see everyone's imaginary friend.
If it's a girl who discovers that she's everyone's imaginary friends, and what she does with that superpower as she embarks on a magical adventure to reconnect forgotten ifs with their friends. That is awesome, bro. I feel like it's gonna be a movie that makes us feel like kids again.
Bro, I thought of. You remember? Did we watch Spirited? Did you watch Spirited? We did it last year, right?
No, we did not.
Oh, okay.
I
watched it. It reminds me a lot of Spirited.
Dude, that is awesome.
A good movie.
We need to put that on our list, actually.
Movie.
That is so cool. Look, it's the only one coming out 17th. Let's watch it for sure.
I am down.
Multiplied, whatever. Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. I want to talk in the Garfield movie. I don't really care about that. Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. Let's talk about that for a second. I want to talk the Planet of the Apes trilogy. My favorite trilogy of all time. I'm really, really scared that they're gonna mess it up with this movie. I'm worried about it. We'll see how it goes.
No, porque
You've only seen the first one, right?
no, porque no.
You need to watch the trilogy.
Yes,
You need to watch it.
yes, porque no. Porque no small.
No, yeah. I want to watch the old ones too. After we did that, it was you and me together, right? No, they're bad. They're that bad. Do they have anything to do with the like current story?
Yeah, Caesar's in it. The main guy.
In the old
The
ones?
main chimp. Yeah.
He's in the old ones.
It's pretty much the same story.
Really?
Very similar.
Because I thought it was a prequel. Or no, it's funny. I thought
Similar in a way.
because you've watched them all.
Not them all. I've only seen like the first one.
Because like when I looked, I
little
looked it
bit of
up. I thought they took place.
There's some space ones as well.
Yes,
They
that's
went
what
to
those
space.
are the ones I'm talking about. The space
Yeah, there was
ones.
like third, fourth movie they went to space.
Because what happens?
I think.
They cryo freeze the apes,
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
or they cryo freeze the human. The apes
it's
cryo
hard to
freeze the
watch.
humans, or something like that. Yeah, no, that's like where I remember it. I'm getting to, and I was like, what? Yeah.
Insane. Yeah, I think it's this like the second and third one. Let's look up Planet of the Apes 3, 1970. I think it's when they start going to space and stuff.
Look at that man's freaking like just.
Yeah, on a U.S. spacecraft. Yeah, so it's like third, fourth. They start like really going at it. But yeah, Cornelius, and then they had what's his name as the main ape. It's just they're hard to watch, man. Like I can watch old movies, but these are like that's what you see. It's a little like I didn't even watch the first full movie. So, but new movies I love. They have it sucks that what's his name's it's not doing the voice of Caesar because Caesar's dead. Yeah, it's sad. But now his son's gonna take over. I don't know. I really don't know the story. I've tried to stay away from it. It looks beautiful though, man. It's beautifully shot. Let's see the story of it now. Oh, sorry, it's lagging like bad. Set several generations in the future following Caesar's reign, in which apes are a dominant species living harmoniously, and humans have been reduced to living in the shadows. So very the opposite of what it was in like the first two movies. As a new tyrannical ape leader builds his empire, one young ape undertakes a harrowing journey that will cause him to question all that he's known about the past, to make choices that will define for apes, humans alike. I'm assuming that is Caesar's son. That's my guess, because he was like the next one up. Beautiful though, looks gorgeous.
Well, then that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, why
Matt
would he
Reeves
have
doing
taken over right away? Crazy. There'll probably be some fight. Like, that'll be like the plot line.
It's gonna be about like, yeah, it's gonna be within. It's gonna be like a fight within it.
That comes on my birthday.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Could be a great birthday gift. Maybe.
Good old Kingdom of the Planet.
Garfield movie, the one with what's his name?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt voicing it. I don't even know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I was never a big Garfield guy growing up. We talked about this. I know you were. I wasn't really.
I love me some Garfield.
What do you think about it?
I'm excited. Look at the cast. It's not like Nicholas Holt's in it. Samuel Jackson. Yep. I know Brett Goldstein. I know Brett Goldstein.
guy too. Brett Goldstein.
My birthday is what?
It looks good. It looks like it's a fun kids movie. Well, I'll watch it.
Close.
Okay, we'll get to that. The Watchers. Sounds weird.
Is that the?
No.
I knew it was a horror.
Georgina's. Georgina's in this one. That's cool. She was in the Barbarian movie.
Okay.
Have you seen that one?
With William Dafoe, right?
What's his name, bro?
Am I thinking of a different one? Or is
Yeah.
that a TV show?
This is a movie. M. Night's probably. Oh my god.
I want to say I know what you're talking about because I remember seeing the videos back then. What do I think William Dafoe was in it? Because he looked like a Viking low-key almost, right?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. What's his name, bro?
He looks more like a Viking than you do right now. Like he looks more like
What?
a Viking. Like, right? Isn't the whole movie like
Barbarian?
Yeah.
No. It's about, remember they go to the Airbnb, then they go down to the basement, and it's like there's like a whole like cult weird thing down there.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, came out last last year, pretty big. It did very well. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but this girl was like, it was her first big thing, so it's cool to see her actually having another role. She's a very talented actress. She kind of stood out, so it's really cool to see Georgina. I think that's the same girl. Do get another role like this. That's awesome. With M. Night in it, that's pretty cool. Follows Mina, a 28-year-old artist who gets stranded in an expansive, untouched forest in Western Ireland. That sounds awesome. When Mina finds shelter, she unknowingly becomes trapped alongside 3 strangers that are watched and stalked by mysterious creatures at night. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's some, like, because all the folk tales that go on over in Ireland and Switzerland and all the countries over there, kind of like the Wendigo. Yeah. Very similar to that. I'm excited. It's very reminiscent of, like, The Ritual. I like that a lot. I'm excited for that one, actually. That
looks pretty sick.
Like, creepy. I love, like, forest movies.
Yeah.
Ballerina. You gonna watch this one?
I don't know.
Ana de Armas, we're watching it, dude. A female assassin. Okay. What?
Oh no, this is I'm so stupid. This is John Wick's spinoff. And I just saw Keanu. That Lance Reddick's in it. Yeah, Norman Reedus is in it. That's cool.
What? It's a spinoff of John Wick?
Yeah, it's all centered around Ana de Armas.
Oh, we're watching it, dude.
But it's going to be a John Wick movie.
That's fine.
With Ana de Armas.
I did. Yeah. Ana de Armas.
I totally forgot about that.
Whoa, some big things down here. We'll get to those in a second. Inside Out 2, you're very excited for this one. I still haven't seen the first.
I still haven't seen the first.
Wait, what? I thought you have.
Nope. Dude, I've never watched the first one.
You're lying.
Nope.
Yeah, you are.
No.
I was talking to somebody else and that
Dude,
loved
I can't even tell you. We saw it when we were watching the movie. We pointed at the sign, and I was like, yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah. I thought you were a big fan of it.
No. I've never seen it. Dude. I wanted to, but I've never seen it.
Let's watch it. We'll watch it. Watch it together. We'll figure it out.
I heard that it was a really good movie.
Yeah, people love it.
There was another kids movie I was talking about earlier. Yo, I'll never get over that, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys.
Sorry, sorry. You reference, and you're like, "What are you doing?"
Sorry, you had to do that.
Bad Boys 4. Bad Boys 3 was so good, but they already used the title Bad Boys for Life for the third one, which was a missed opportunity because you could have Bad Boys for Life in this one, but whatever.
They probably thought that was going to be the last one, eh?
Yeah, I made a crap ton of money, so then money talks. I loved Bad Boys 3. I'm scared that they're going to keep going here. I love Martin Lawrence. He's like one of my favorite. We talked about this. One of my favorite actors and favorite comedians of all time. We'll see what they do here. I don't know. Everybody's dead now, pretty much. Just the 2 guys and their families.
I've only seen the first one.
Oh
yeah.
Sorry.
No, yeah. I was like,
Bad Boys 2
here.
is so good. You need to watch Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
It's almost better than the first one.
Which one's the one with the prom date? Like the one funny scene where like...
That's Bad Boys 1.
Bad Boys,
I believe, yeah, Bad Boys 1.
Where he comes up and he's like, who the fuck are you, player?
Looks him up and down. Yeah, that poor kid, dude. That was so funny. Yeah, because so in this movie, the Bad Boys 3, whatever, they get married. Him and the daughter.
No fucking
it's so
way.
funny.
Fine. Yeah, but it makes sense. He wouldn't want to break up with his daughter.
No, yeah. I wouldn't either. So funny, dude. You need to watch it. You'll like the movies. Bad Boys 2, can almost better than the first one, personally.
Really?
I think that. The Bike Riders? What? Crime. Dude, bro, I don't care about
I
that.
love crime.
Is that? That's Austin Butler. Tom Hardy, Michael Shannon.
Norman Reedus.
Ooh. A furious drama following the rise of fictional 1960s Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Like a motorcycle movie. That's interesting. Dude, ever since Elvis, dude, my boy's been booked. He has like 4 different things coming out.
Booked. A Quiet Place Day 1. I never saw the second one.
Bro, they're doing another Quiet Place. Another one. Horizon, American Saga. What is that? I don't really care for this one or not. Oh, it's a Western. Luke Wilson. All that guy does is Western movies.
On God.
Oh, Jamie Bauer's in it. Colin Cunningham. I've never been a big Western guy. As weird as that sounds, and that's a pretty crazy statement. I've never been a big Western dude.
You're gonna hate me. I like comedy Western or like the Western when they make fun of Western. I enjoy movies like
The
that.
Ridiculous Six.
Yes, like movies that take Western too serious, I just can't get behind. But movie,
Well, I don't know. Tombstone was good.
Very rare. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
very rare
yes.
movies.
Other than that, yeah, I don't like. I'm with you on that. July is gonna be insane. July is like
July is probably
July
yeah. I
is-
said May was gonna be insane. July is gonna be.
This is insane, dude. Despicable Me 4.
So like, what is that even the plot?
I don't know, dude.
I'm like, what the hell?
I did not see the Minions Rise of Gru.
I didn't either.
I did watch the Minions.
I've never seen
I
Minions.
have seen I have seen Despicable Me 1, 2, 3.
Ridiculous 6 Minions edition. The Ridiculous 6 Minions. Gru's the dad. Gru's the fucking dad.
My boy's been busy.
Yeah, right.
Mufasa, the Lion King. I didn't
I want
see
you
the
to.
live
I
action.
want to. Is that? I think it's live action.
It is.
It is.
It is. Yeah, it's just another prequel or a sequel. I think it's a prequel. Yeah, a young Mufasa. So it's his uprising. I didn't even see the remake, to be honest.
Twisters.
Oh my god, it's coming out next year, bro. Ah! Okay, sorry, bro. All right, I'm hyped. Okay, so we got Project Artemis. Let's see what this is. Scarlett Johansson, Channing Tatum. Okay, this is insane.
Insane already. Woody Harrelson.
Space Race in the 60s.
Dude. Woody Harrelson in it.
The great cast.
That's it.
Yo, Space Race. That's awesome.
Oh,
when we're,
yeah.
we're fighting China to get up in space first.
Hell yeah.
That is really cool. I like that a lot. Venom 3. I wasn't a big fan of the second one. I thought it was okay. How they said symbiote instead of symbiote, that bothered me. Hated that, dude. They're like, the symbiote. I was like, symbiote.
True.
Did you see Venom 2?
I did.
It was alright. You like it? Should have been rated R in my opinion, but whatever. That's what got me. Carnage is supposed to rip people's heads off.
It should have been rated R, and Carnage should have been in the movie longer.
Yeah, I agree. He's barely in it.
He's barely in it when he's like the main point of it, and then like we're never gonna like the accuracy of it is so off. Like Carnage would absolutely disgustingly rip apart Venom, and I'm not all for Venom winning. I'm just like make it a better battle.
Venom, dude. Carnage is like only person that can beat Carnage is probably anti-Venom. But it's like
I talked to Joe about it. So like Joe's a super heavy nerd. So I don't know if you knew about this. I didn't know about this until he tells me. So every variation that comes after gets stronger. So like Scream, the girl version of them.
Yeah.
She's stronger than all three of them that we just named.
Right, because they're developing and
exactly,
yeah,
and that's
evolving.
just exactly. So and you're also
Anti-Venom.
right. Anti-Venom would probably wipe all. Like Joe was saying, that's probably the only thing. It's that and It's not Morbius. It's a name like Morbius or something like Moblock or something like that.
Executioner.
Yes. Kyle Town said.
Yeah.
No. I can't remember his thing, but he literally looks like a darker, bigger version of Venom, but like rougher as well. And that's like it's the all black. He's the epitome of all black.
Oh,
I just can't think of his freaking name.
I've seen him.
He hasn't. I don't think they talked about him in Venom, or they just now recently like revealed that he could possibly
You know
be
who
alive.
I love?
Who?
Oh, what up? Scream.
So I was just talking about
Scream. Yeah, Scream's cool.
the girl.
Yeah, she's always my favorite.
That's what I was saying. She'd mark all of them because she's the newest one.
Oh, she's the newest one?
Well, not newest one, but sorry, I'm newer than her. I'm sorry. It's totally my bad.
You're good. You're good.
Anti-Venom.
I love it, dude. Anti-Venom's so clean. Oh, there's a lot of them, dude. There's so many.
All right, hold on.
Scorn! Dude, Scorn's a beast, too.
Scorn, yeah.
I remember Scorn.
Oh my god, I remember Scorn too. Toxin, I love Toxin.
Toxin's a... Dude.
Toxin would fucking
the orange and
destroy
red,
Carnage.
Oh, dude, Toxin's a monster. I think they mentioned him in Venom 2, if I'm not mistaken. That was it.
Look up who's the
Black Venom?
yes. But ask who's the original Venom? Or put all black Venom. See what that pops up. Null. That's his name. Null. I just saw it before it switched.
To this one, though? Oh, my God.
No, that's the Necro Sword.
Sorry.
Look up Null. So Null is technically the other thing to Light. He was before existence. He's probably the most powerful thing in all of
This guy.
Marvel. Yeah, I guess it is what he looks like.
Yeah, I don't remember him at all, actually.
He's never been in a movie. They only in like the last like year or two have talked about him. So the whole thing is,
So he's like a god.
yes,
A symbiote god.
yes. So what Venom is, what a symbiote is all black. All black is the definition of all black is the opposite is light. So literally what Null is he was nothing. That is the best way to describe Null. Null was nothing before light happened. And then something. Life happened. Was
So he
created.
created all the symbiotes.
Yes.
Ooh.
But when you really think about it, he is born before the universe was born. You know what I mean?
Dude.
So he is the creator. So that's what I'm saying. He lives in, since light is his opposite, he lives in the darkest place of existence. And so he created all black. All black somehow leaked out, and then that's how Venom was created.
Dude, look at that.
Oh, yeah. No, like, Joe was telling me about him, and he was like, arguably, Null would probably destroy Galactus. Like, it's not even...
What?
It's probably not even, like...
They could go so deep in the comics, they're not doing it. And that's like...
I know.
Or like, maybe they are with like the Madam Web and stuff, because that's connected, but it's like...
Well, that's what... Because Joe was telling me this.
Make
It's
it rated
just like,
R, bro. That's my biggest thing with the Venom movies. It's not rated R. It's like Venom he was
rated
always
R.
ripping people's heads off.
I 100% agree.
And it's like, I get they make more money, but it's like... I don't know, man. They would have more loyal people if they just... I don't know. Never understood it. But...
I totally agree with what you're saying, though. Twister.
You don't understand how excited... Dude, the original Twister movie, you saw it, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Dude, the
Top
Twister
10.
ride at Universal, which really isn't a ride, but it's still like my favorite thing ever,
You would
dude.
shake and the floor would drop.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude.
It was like
Now they got
Jaws,
Jimmy
you know what I
Fallon.
mean?
Who cares about... No, dude, I went to that right. Sucks. It's garbage. It's
I
terrible.
hate it.
So stupid. So I don't get why they did that. I thought the Twister was great. And the entrance, too, with the truck there.
Yeah.
And so the tractor. Oh, dude. I don't know. I loved it. And the Twister movie, and you would go in and see all the props from the movie and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
It was like I said. I think I said this multiple times on this podcast. Talked about it last episode. My parents would always just have DVDs for movies, and there's movies that I would steal and like watch them. And that was one of the DVDs that my dad would always put on and I would always take. It's Twister, dude. I know almost every line to that movie. Like
Really?
I truly love that film, and I'm worried. This is a sequel to it. You have Glenn Powell and what's her name? She's not on here yet. She's not there. I don't know. Maybe that was it. The daughter of Joe, Helen Hunt, and Bill Paxton characters catches the bug. Oh, that's kind of stupid. So it's the daughter of Joe and Bill. Wait. So it's just the daughter of them. So then who's Glenn Powell playing? All right, whatever. Looks interesting. I don't know. Like I said, I like, you didn't need to do it, and it's like one of my favorite movies of all time. But I can't wait. Because every time they've tried to do like a natural disaster movie since then, it's been garbage.
Dude, I
Like,
also
truly.
applied for Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Oh yeah, I'll
The
just
guy
do that
from
too.
Shazam is the main guy. What's his
Asher Angel or Jack Dylan Grazer?
No, like Shazam. Like
Oh, Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi, yeah. Or I don't know if he's the main guy, but he is a big part of this
Yep,
movie.
he is. Here's his name is Zoe Deschanel. Love her. That's crazy. They're finally making a movie about it.
Yeah, bro. Dude, I saw that at the 2 years ago. I saw a casting for that.
Yeah, I remember. I was just for it.
Really?
I remember doing it.
Harold?
Harold? I forgot what it was, but I remember. Captain America: Brave New World. Trying to open it. My computer's taking forever. They're finally coming out with Marvel movies again, which is good to see. Not the TV shows. I hate the shows. Don't get me wrong. I would love to be in a show. I'm just saying, like, I'm a movie guy personally.
Me
Harrison
too.
Ford. What?
Yeah.
Like I said, I have nothing against the shows. It's just like, personally, I like movies more when it comes to building up a universe. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm excited for this one to see what, Anthony Mackie getting his first movie or his first like big film as Captain America.
Big lead.
Yeah, it'd be great.
He's never had a lead like that, so.
Since he got destroyed by Eminem.
You're right. That you're right about.
Trap.
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Dude, this movie's been in development for so
long, bro. Dude, they filmed it like 3 years ago.
I'm saying, bro, this
Like,
was before
literally-
COVID.
Literally before COVID, dude. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Fucking
Kate Blanchett, dude.
keep saying Kevin. Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's in it?
Yeah, he plays a little robo dude from what I heard.
Yo, that's clean. Jack
Black's
Black
in it.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Tim Miller.
Kate
Dude, this is
Blanchett's in it.
crazy. Yeah, one of my favorite female actresses. She's like just incredible. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, me too.
Trap sounds kind of cool. It's just Saul. Of course, no plot. That's gonna
not
be
cool.
a lot of these films. Craven the Hunter, bro.
Craven the
Wait.
Hunter.
Didn't Craven the Hunter already come out? They came out with a trailer, right? Oh, so like the movie hasn't been out yet? No.
We would have seen it.
So they're coming out. I was gonna say, I was like, did we miss it? So yeah, it came out. Okay, Alien, a new Alien
Yeah,
movie?
I saw that.
New
I was
Alien
like,
movie.
no. Because I looked at everything else and I was like, nothing else intrigues me. I saw Alien. I was like,
Ridley Scott. Incredible director. He did Napoleon.
Napoleon.
She's pretty good actress. She started in Disney. It's Alien. It's an Alien movie.
Disney Junior.
Dude,
Let the
I haven't seen the last
one.
Alien Prey or Prey, whatever it's called. I didn't see it.
Yeah, me neither, buddy.
Beetlejuice 2. That's going to be interesting. Except for that one.
Yeah, right?
What's your name's going to be in it?
Jenna Ortega?
Yep. And you have everybody coming
William
back.
Dafoe's going to be in it?
William Dafoe. You got Michael Keaton coming back.
Michael Keaton.
You have, what's her name? The girl from the original Beetlejuice.
Oh, Bernie the Dolphin.
Winona Ryder. Then you got Transformers 1, animation Transformers movie. Wolves.
I like
There's not going to be any information on it.
Brad
Pitt.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. John Bon Jones.
I like wolves.
Follows 2 lone wolves assigned to the same job. Okay. Saul.
Like, your agent just puts that
17.
in front of you. Read that. Let me know what you think. It's just like, damn, man. I'm going to be a lone man, a lone wolf fixer who meets another lone wolf fixer.
Saul 14.
Huh?
Saul 14.
14?
Yep. September 27th.
14?
14. I don't know. I just know it's up there. It's like Saul 10, right? Saul 11. And then you have.
You were serious. I was like,
No.
Huh?
I just know it's up
I
there.
was like, huh?
The second Joker.
Yo, I'm kind of like, we'll go to the Joker because I don't know if you saw the new pictures that are released. Here's my thing with Joker. I went into the first one thinking they were gonna fuck this up, thinking that it was gonna be a bad movie. I walked out of that.
Really?
Oh yeah, I walked out of that thinking that I don't think there's a better man who's played Joker.
For that. Well, yeah, the very different type of Joker. People try to compare all the Jokers, and you can't do
There's
that.
a simple thing between his and everyone else's.
Yeah.
Let's just do the main two, him and Heath Ledger. The reason Heath Ledger's and his can't be compared is because Heath Ledger's Joker survives off of Batman. That's simply why you can't compare it. Literally, they can't, like Batman, like it goes with Bale's Batman. Like they can't go without each other.
No.
Like they both, like if they had a standalone, as you saw, The Dark Knight Rises, it's a good movie. But everyone likes the one with Joker better.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just like, compared to this, it was all about him. It had nothing to do with Batman. That's just my opinion why you can't. You know what I mean?
Joker was supposed to be in The Dark Knight Rises. Heath Ledger
Yes.
died.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like it was. That's the whole plot.
It was going to be the
he
best trilogy
needed-
of all time.
Yeah, he needed Joker
Mm-hmm.
to like function, and when Heath Ledger passed away, that's why it took them so long.
I hope that's understandable. That's my always best way of when I explain to people like my way of why I can't compare. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like because like you said, it's two completely different characters.
Right.
But I did debate it for a while on who I thought was better, and I stuck with him for a while.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think
In terms of it's see now I'm backtracking.
it's pretty much just Taxi Driver though. That's
Because
kind
I
of
was like, when you look at comic book DC Joker, Heath Ledger knocks it out of the park 20 times better, in my opinion.
and even Jack Nicholson.
Oh, yeah.
Very
But when you
comic
look
book.
at this, it's hard just not to be, like, so impressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of how much Joker we have seen, how easy it would be just to do that, like, to do this. So.
I agree. I think very unique type of Joker.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. People said it was boring. It's just like I said, it's just like a modern age Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
It's a remake basically. But I liked it.
I never saw
thought it was
Taxi
good.
Driver.
No, same thing. Slowly goes.
I think it was you
into
that was
insane.
telling me that.
Ends crazy. It's like what's what it is. So it's the same thing. But it was good though. This will be a musical.
That I don't like.
No. And that's why they got Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. This movie has everything stacked against it for me. I'm gonna see it. I'm just gonna go in with very low expectations. I really like the first one. First one I thought was phenomenal.
Yeah, dude, that was my favorite movie. I think that was my favorite movie of all time for a while.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was like
Definitely
when I saw
best
it,
one in
I was
2019.
like,
I would say.
dude, when I sat there and I watched that shit, I was like, oh,
It was good.
mouth gaping the entire time.
Yep.
It was crazy.
That was really, really good. I liked it a lot.
It's like bro won an Oscar. I'm like, you know what I mean? It was a good movie.
It was yeah. That acting was unreal.
I know, right?
I didn't usually with Joaquin Phoenix. He has such a unique voice and unique like way of going about it. I see Joaquin sometimes. I don't see the character. I saw a Joker. I didn't see Joaquin, and that's very because he has that typical scar and stuff. It just fit that character. I don't know. It was weird, very weird.
Yeah.
So I loved it.
Whitebird.
This does not look great.
Who is Whitebird?
For me, at least.
Who is Whitebird?
Just not my type of movie. Smile 2.
Smile 2?
They're doing another one. Wolfman sounds crazy. It's a reboot. See what they're doing with it.
Oh.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. He is playing the Wolfman. I remember when I first
he is.
heard about that, I was like, what the hell?
Christopher Abbott.
Like, you know that he didn't even have to audition. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do for the audition? Rawr. Rawr.
Give your best wolf.
Give me, bark at me. Sony and Marvel Universe?
Untitled. Interesting.
Click on that.
It's not going to tell you anything.
Didn't even say who's in it.
Nope.
Dude, so you know what?
Probably Blade, right? Isn't Blade? It's my guess is Blade. Because Blade wasn't out yet. And they haven't done Blade, dude. What's going on with that?
No, you're right.
The filming is horrible. So I think that's probably
It's
Blade.
one of two things.
It's Sony. It's Blade. It's Blade.
It's
Well,
Blade.
Blade's in the MCU, though. So that's Sony.
No, you're right. I don't know if you saw. They're making Blade video game.
Yes. But I'm saying, like, I think the actual Blade movie's in the MCU. It's not Sony. So that says Sony.
Like the old one?
It says and Marvel Universe.
No, that's what I was going to
Okay.
say. So
So it is
only,
Marvel.
what I think, because the only people owned by Sony and Marvel are like Spider-Man, Venom. Oh, it's totally Blade. It has to be Blade.
Right, but
the only
what
other people
throwing me off, though, is like, but the Madam Web and everything, that's Sony. That's not, it only said, like, Sony. It didn't say and Marvel Cinematic Universe. So my guess is Blade.
My only thing with that, because somebody pointed that out, that's why they're releasing it on, was it Amazon and not Disney? There's like, you know what I mean? So I get what you're saying. I don't know if Blade is just Sony or if he's both. I thought he was both because they're making a video game. But the only other people I can think of, if it's not a Blade movie, it's a Fantastic Four movie. But I don't think...
Oh, that...
it wasn't Sony that had ownership over them, I didn't think.
It was... It was Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe Blade. Blade's a good
Yeah.
shout. Or like maybe it's a fucking Venom. Or maybe... No, it'd be too soon. Nah, it'd be too soon.
Not a lot of horror, by the way.
They've talked about a Miles Morales movie, and I was like, that'd blow my mind, but it'd be too soon.
Way too soon.
Way
They
too
would
soon.
also announce it by now. The Amateur... Julian Nicholson. There's nothing...
Rami Malek.
Thriller.
Rami Malek.
Lawrence Fishburne's in it. He's great.
Fishburne.
What did you?
Wicked. Oh my god.
Gladiator 2, the sequel. Russell Crowe probably coming back, yeah.
Oh, sorry. We were so far fucking... Sorry. I'm so sorry.
What is happening? I did not click that.
I
I didn't click anything.
No, you know who's in Gladiator 2? That guy, Pedro Pascal.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that. Yep, that was Actors News one day.
Mm-hmm.
Red One. Nope. Wicked. That's going to be cool. Untitled Disney
Well, you know
animation.
who's playing the princess?
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
What?
Yep.
So it's a prequel to The Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm. So
It's the Wicked Witch of the West.
So Wicked is okay. So it's really funny. You know how the Wizard of Oz? What happens is they come down. She kills the sister. They want the slippers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in this whole thing, basically shows about how Elphaba and Glinda are like best friends. They grow up through high school together. Everybody loves Glinda. Whereas Elphaba, I don't want to say was better, but it's pretty much like, it's that person that like, she's better than her at like pretty much everything, but because she's green and not a blonde, she's not her.
Right.
But I'll tell you something amazing. This actually, like, because I saw this show in England on their version of Broadway. Dude, I fucking cried, dude. It was so amazing.
Oh, yeah.
The Wicked Witch, the Green Witch, dates Scarecrow. And because of a thing but what happens in the end, you ever, you know this main song from Wicked, Defying Gravity? I will try defying gravity. It's like one of the biggest musical theater songs ever. The whole point is at that point, they're telling her, like, so Glinda and her are in a good spot, and they're like, if Elphaba does it again, we're going to have to treat her like a witch. They think she's a bad witch. She's green, you know what I mean? All this stuff I'm telling you. I keep going back to the green thing. It's really because she's green. So what ends up happening in the Defying Gravity song, she's like, screw that, I'm done with this shit. And what ends up happening, they're like, no, she's doing exactly what she's not supposed to do. And then right at the end of the song, she does it. She flees Oz because they're trying to like arrest her.
Right.
And she's running away with her boyfriend. And one of the
Scarecrow?
He gets a curse, or it was a punishment put on him, and he turns into Scarecrow. And then what ends up happening is she flees and he stays, I'm pretty sure. Because he's a Scarecrow. But, bro, it's like this whole... And now when you watch The Wizard of Oz, it makes me look at the movie, like, completely differently. It's so weird. Because the boyfriend... Glinda wanted the boy... It's so crazy. Glinda wanted the boyfriend. The boyfriend ends up wanting Elphaba. They end up running away at the end. They have, like, this whole song. And then that's when, like, he turns into Scarecrow. And you're like... What? Because then at the end, it's weird because, like, obviously they didn't plan it in the movie. Wicked was written after the movie. But they have it where, like, it's definitely, like, a consensual... Like, they both know. Therefore, meaning in The Wizard of Oz, like, when she sees him again, like, they know. Like, they know who each other are. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
So I almost, like, I don't want a Wizard of Oz remake.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Bro, I almost want one just because, like, I want to see that play. You know what I mean? I want to see that line play.
Oh my God,
but, yeah, he stays, and she's like, I got to go. And then... It's like this promise of like, I'm never coming back type thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Bro, it's a phenomenal...
Ariana Grande's playing The Good Witch?
The Good Witch.
And
Glinda.
It's a musical?
Yeah.
So yeah, she gonna sing.
Oh, she gonna sing. I know what, like, they picked her because, like, Glinda's notes are, like, really high. And she can just...
Grande's, yeah.
You remember that time where everyone thought she was dating SpongeBob? That's why she had the blonde hair. Like, the super blonde. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
She's still dating him.
Yeah, okay, so you know what I'm talking
about. They just moved in with each other.
No way.
They're about to move in, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's kind of messed up.
SpongeBob is dating Ariana Grande.
That dude left his wife and kid for Grande, dude. I mean, that's...
Whoa, no, come on. Come on, guys.
No, that's horrible, man.
Stop looking at me
Lord
like that.
of the Rings spinoff. Whoa.
Oh, I've never seen a Lord of the
Karate
Rings.
Kid sequel. Sorry. Whoa.
Pause.
There's a lot going on here.
Did you see the Karate Kid thing?
Yeah, we're wanting Karate Kid.
No, I was so upset. So the two people of this movie that are making it, the original Karate Kid from the Ralph, and then Jackie Chan.
Yes.
They made a video.
I saw.
And they made the page.
Yeah.
Did you see what was in the link?
No.
You could literally apply. Like, they're not casting an actor. No. They're casting, like, an actual kid from real life.
Yeah, I will do it.
Get him in there.
I'm saying, man. I'll do it. I'll shave. Look like I'm 12. What's up, guys? What's poppin'? That was bad, dude. The jokes were hitting.
It's I gotta shave, and then Act 12.
Act 12, dude. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. That's gonna. I haven't seen a single Lord of the Rings movie.
No, me neither.
So people, I'm sorry. Karate Kid sequel, interesting. Thunderbolts, Marvel movie, another movie.
That's the one with David Harbour and
oh yeah,
all the different.
They're finally coming out with that.
Yeah,
there's another one that's been in production for a long time. A lot of crap going on there. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Jim Carrey's not coming back for that, right? There's no way.
Click on it.
He said he wasn't.
Let's find out.
He said unless the angels come down with... Okay, dude. Unless the angels come down with Golden, whatever.
Nope.
I said. Yeah, he's not coming back. Idris Elba. Idris Elba, baby. Okay, this is to be announced. A lot of 2024 movies here, but before we get to that,
Nosferatu.
it's the one with I see his face, William Dafoe, right?
Yeah, isn't that the Skarsgård's brother in it?
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot going on here. Spider-Man, Beyond the Spider-Verse. I think it's coming out in May is what they're aiming for.
The Strangers trilogy. No way.
What's that?
That's crazy. I'm pretty sure it's a movie with the people. I think it was the people with the fucking bags over their head. Yeah. Right? Am I tripping?
It's the third Strangers movie. The first one was awesome. Second one looked dumb. And a lot of people said it was dumb.
The first one goes down as like one of the best horror movies ever type thing, bro.
Well, I don't know though, man.
You
Remember the conversation we had at Taco Bell? It's not real horror.
God, yeah. Yeah, it's a fucking dog shit movie, guys. I'm letting it all go today. It's just a terrible movie.
No, it's a great one. I was a big fan of that one as well. He shoots the guy in the head, or remember he kills him. Crazy.
Yeah.
They listen. That's interesting. What's that?
Is it?
I think they listen.
What if they don't? Jason Blum.
Oh, it's a Blumhouse movie. Okay.
Who's in it?
John Joe. Nope, I don't know any of these people.
Where's Logan Allen?
I know, man. Should be in there.
Should be in there, man. George A. Romero's Resident Evil. What?
Whoa! Wow.
That's kind of sick.
How old is George? Wait, I thought George A. Romero died.
Yeah, I think he's dead. I'm 99% sure he is dead. Wait. No, he's not.
2017.
Oh, no, he did die. Okay.
I was saying, this dude would be
no
old.
freaking way, bro. No, you know why I almost took it back? Because he hated The Walking Dead. He criticized The Walking Dead so much.
Really?
Hates The Walking Dead.
Why?
Bro, that is my favorite TV show of all time. And I love George A. Romero. I have a lot of respect for him. Thank you for looking up. I was going to tell you, you have to look it up sometime. It was just because I think he felt like they were making a joke of it. He wasn't a fan. I don't know if he'll go out and like straight slander the show, but he'll definitely like watch it. No, in this he's gonna be like, it's my favorite show.
The most recent premiere was the highest rated basic cable premiere ever.
Season.
And obviously there's a real.
God, those seasons were so good early on, dude.
So good.
In a lot of ways, but what did you think of what's become of this Walking Dead thing?
I wish they would have called me.
I heard they offered you to direct some episodes.
Yes, an episode, but that's once the Bible is written.
Right.
You
said no?
Not much. Yes, I said no because it's not my thing. And in
Oh,
fact,
we got offered.
It was a little too close for comfort, and so I basically said no. Even though a bunch of my buddies are working on it, Greg Nicotero and the boys from Sundance, and anyway.
I want to go back to some of your early stuff here. I'm going to play you this clip, early TV.
Oh.
You did Walking Dead, but what do you think of this?
The kind eyes of the people in the operating room. Even though they wore masks, I could see their kind eyes.
Mr. Rogers.
What?
That's yours.
That's me.
Mr. Rogers gets a tonsillectomy brought to you by George A. Romero. How does that happen?
I don't know. I don't know why they called me. Most of the
He was like, I'm waiting for an answer, buddy. Oh, God. He's like,
for Fred.
Hey, tell me, bitch.
Fred was the one.
Yeah, no, so
So he wasn't fully against it.
I
He
guess
said
it's just
that
more of it was so close to him.
It was, like zombies is what he created. Zombies really on film.
I'll look more up because there's definitely been times he's talked some shit. I don't know if it's a jealousy thing because I used to think the same thing back then. I was like, well, why wouldn't you just do it?
Yeah.
Like, everybody wants you to go do it.
Yeah.
I think that's a sweet answer. Like what he said.
Yeah.
Just because I've seen more. Like, you know what I mean? I've seen more in the past. Like,
He probably did some other stuff. So I don't know what they're doing here with this. He probably obviously wouldn't have
so
approved
cool.
of it. That's what I don't get. Post-production's they already filmed it. Oh, it's a documentary.
yeah.
Okay.
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 Jenny. I saw the TV Glow, or is that Gray Matter? Which is the horror?
This one's horror. I saw TV Glow.
A24, baby.
Was this Poltergeist?
I don't know. I just saw A24. Oh, I love that guy.
Oh, that's the kid from what have I seen him in? Joseph Smith. What has he been in? Fred Durst.
He was in.
Fred Durst is in it, bro.
Who's that?
Limp Bizkit. That's Limp Bizkit. That's the singer, or the main guy.
Why?
Dude. Lindsey Jordan. Dude, what is Fred Durst doing in this movie?
That's kind of crazy.
I gotta see what this kid's been in though. I feel like I should know what he's been in.
He was in Detective Pikachu. He was in the video game that I wanted you to play. The Choice game.
Yes, I played it.
The horror game.
Yeah, that's where I know him from. Yeah. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons as well.
Dragons.
Yeah, he's killing it, man. Hey, good for Justice Smith, man. He looks really young there, though. I thought that was like he was getting babysat or something. He looked really young, man. All right, I think that's it for the 20. Yeah, we're like
Stuff
an hour and a
that
half
word.
into this episode. There you go. 2024 movies look great. Love it, baby.
Yeah.
Great episode. Love to see it. You guys let us know what your top movies are that you're looking forward to. Got some fun ones on there. I think we're going to be good every week.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of, unreleased,
Stuff.
ones that we haven't seen,
Exactly.
so
You know
it'll
what I
get
mean?
crazier.
Yeah.
So
I'm not worried.
I'm not worried about baby.
I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
I'm so excited.
Ooh wee. But yeah, guys.
Can't hide it.
I'm gonna lose control and I think I like it. But yeah, you guys. Fred Durst in a horror movie, dude. What
Cut
are
it
you
out.
doing? Yeah, cut it.
Got it, James.
Cut it out. Full House. Cut it out. Guy. You guys have a great one, man. You guys let us know what you thought of course, the Iron Claw. What your top 2024 movies are, baby. And we will see you in, I guess, next week.
Heck yeah, we will.
Yeah, we will, baby. Love y'all.
We love you. See you on the flippity flop.